Hello, and welcome back to Dragon Quest VII, where we are about to go fight 3 guardians of varying ages. Just me and my new crush Ash, or Aishe. Gonna keep on calling her Ash. Yeah, I suppose we will decide to spare the guardians, and then from the other side of the ring, outside the ropes, Maribel will shout at us to finish him, and we're afraid to disobey Maribel, so we probably will end up killing someone. Hey, 7 streaks, Jesus Christ. I didn't even know you'd been here for 7 streaks. I think we're fighting on the cliff, because this island doesn't have a lot of locations, so everything happens on the cliff. It can either happen in the village, or it can happen on the cliff. I can't believe that we're about to do a fight club. We're about to fight this grown-ass man, his younger sister, and her younger brother, who looks to be maybe the same. If we're lucky, he's the same height as us. So maybe he's the same. Like, maybe we're just 2 16-year-olds that haven't hit our growth spurt yet. But like, if not, we're about to beat the life out of possibly like a 10-year-old. But you know, this is these people's ways. We shouldn't. We should respect their culture, their horrible culture. Ah, there you are. You are here, and are you ready to begin? I am ready to beat the shit out of the only warriors you have in your tribe, thus leaving you completely defenseless. Yes.
Very well. Aishe and the Gajo, prepare to face our 3 guardians.
Still feels like a slur.
The outcome
From the top
of this
rope,
battle
Maribel with the steel
shall
chair.
determine our future. Give no quarter, and do not hold back.
Oh yeah. How about her?
We are the guardians of the Roamers. We shall defend the honor of the clan to the last. In the name of the Earth Spirit, we accept this challenge with zeal, relish, and courage!
Why is
Leonor,
everyone in this game English?
Evalio, it is time.
Like, when we started with Ireland and then like we went on to like the north of England, I was like, okay, there's going to be a bit of variation here. And then like we went to Italy, and I was like, oh, okay, good variation. But since then, it's just been fucking English people, fucking everywhere. I mean, you probably couldn't tell because of the audio issues, but in the last episode it was Egyptians, which I suppose was a bit of a change. But they were the exception, not the rule. So in terms of standard JRPG, you are about to fight an old man, a woman, and a Super Saiyan. Oh, your one down the bottom can dance as well.
Let us give this our all.
That's what dancing is, right? Spinning around in a circle? That's what this game has told me dancing is. Holy 60 streams. Fair play to you, Kiefer. Have they been... Has that... Sorry, I was looking at chat, and the way I stopped there was because I looked at the screen, and... As Kirat says... What? So I'm assuming the knight is the child. The bishop on the right is the bishop on the right is the woman, and obviously the hoodlum in the middle is the dude. Obviously. But like, what? I didn't have to watch more of your streams than you were streaming. Oh yeah, I'm surprised you didn't lose your watch streak here out over all of the fucking streams I did, like, yesterday and today. Well, yeah, they've been doing... How long would 60 streams be for me? 2 streams a week? That's like 30 weeks. 52 weeks in a year. That's like they've been doing this stream watch streak thing for maybe close to a year now. At least out to the wider public. Follow orders. Okay. Ow. So this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. Twitchy Poo is currently training to be a priest. Which means he's really good at healing. And he has like a buff that he can do. But aside from that, Crackle and Whoosh are literally the only offensive skills that he has. Fizzle would work on Evalio. I have my washing on at the moment, and I'm washing it with Lenore over on the right. So I guess I'll try. I was gonna say I was gonna try Fizzle on Evalio, but I think probably my best bet is buff on. I don't know what your health is, Aishe, but also I can't select you, so I guess I'll just buff myself. I'm assuming Aishe can't die.
Watch me move.
Should also probably turn down the battle speed. Right, let's try to fizzle him. Okay, cool. That is a hell of a pose, my dude. Okay, Crackle, neither Crackle nor Whoosh is good on any of these people. But you did just make yourself stronger, and Aishe made me stronger, so... 45, that is disappointing. But, I might be wrong here. I don't think they can hit me. I think I've buffed myself to the point that they're... I'm beyond them able to hit me for the most part. Well, they couldn't hit me before. They're definitely not going to hit me now. One. Okay, and these people are the guardians of this village, are they? Oh, that hits everyone. I didn't think Whoosh did that, but okay, let's just hit everyone with Whoosh. Why didn't... Wait, what? I'm confused about how Whoosh works. I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, Crack's a bad spell. I wouldn't suggest using it, but... Slices through 2 or 3 enemies. Okay, so it's random. Like all the best abilities. I have technically taken damage, you just can't see it on my health bar. And I'm pretty sure Aishe, as I said, is invulnerable, so I don't care if she takes damage. This must be so frustrating for them. Ooh, cripple spell. Nice. I was gonna say stop doing that, and then it killed Joven, so, you know. Yeah, keep doing that. It's working out. Oh, I lost my buff skill. That's unfortunate. Let's see what an attack does. 66. Oh. There goes the child. And I didn't even need the steel chair. Though I can already see Maribel at the edge of the ring, still like fervently waving it at me, insisting that I keep hitting them until they stop breathing. But like, it's not how this works, Maribel. We've won. We beat them into submission.
Stop! I have seen enough.
That was frankly pathetic. I think I took a grand total of 5 damage, maybe.
Aishe, you and your Gadjo friend have shown us that you are strong and capable.
Kira, what was it that you? I think you like looked up previously what gajo means, and you were like, it's Portuguese, so maybe it's gallo. But like, didn't you say that just means like child or something? Or you didn't say it meant friend, right? Like he didn't just say you and your friend have shown us that you are strong and capable, right?
I will honor my promise. You may make your journey.
Thank you, Rambaro. And please,
Lad,
forgive me.
your lad friend.
Nonsense, my girl. I know how strongly your sense of duty burns. I know that you will not forsake us.
Please forgive me. I know that Ivalio is only 12. I didn't mean to cripple him for life, but you did make him fight me, so, you know, sorry, I guess.
That is why I believe in you. That is why I am going to entrust this to you.
Shit, equipment? That's a guitar.
Rambaro,
Oh, it's the
This,
Torban.
the most sacred of all Torbans, once resided in the very altar where the Almighty sleeps. It shall be used to restore him.
I don't know if I like the plural of Torban being Torbans. It's one of those words like Pokemon that feels like the plural of it should be its singular. Like multiple like you don't have multiple Torbans. You don't have like 3 or 4 Torbans. You have 3 or 4 Torban. They're all over there in the corner on top of the drum set.
If any descendants of the legendary player still exist, this is the instrument that they will be required to play. Should you meet a worthy-seeming player, you must see that they prove themselves upon it.
I already know exactly what the fuck's gonna happen here. Which, like, she's coming with us now, so she's a time traveler. So, like, 100%, we're gonna go back into the past, find Florin, and Florin is going to, like, redeem himself by playing the Torban. Properly, at the right time. So, is she going to be a proper 100% party member? Yes. Aishe is a really good party member, actually. Yeah, Gaio has the same meaning as lad or dude. There is also Gaia, which means the same but for women, lass or chick.
thank you, Rambaro. I will treat it with the utmost care. And I will find the one who shall play it. I will bring him to you. This much, I promise.
I'll bring him in chains if I must. I'm surprised the 3 of those people are able to walk away. After what I did to them.
Thank you for fighting alongside me. We have taken an important step towards fulfilling our destiny.
I'd argue you fought alongside me, like you did mostly support stuff. I'm the one who did most of the damage. Please
The
tell.
stone marks my parents' last resting place.
Whoa!
I come here to pray for them. And for my ancestors.
Okay, whoa, stop, let's hold up, pause, time out. Okay. So that was very fucking recent then. That's mad. How? Fucking hell. How young? What? Either how old? What? Okay, it's either how old was. It's either how old was Kiefer when you were born, or how young was he when he died? Because, like, you're like, I think we were talking about in the last stream that, like, this chick is, like, we're assuming somewhere in her 20s, early 20s. And if that is her parents' grave, and we also have been assuming, maybe we're wrong, I'm ready to be wrong on this, but if our assumption is right that that is the grave of Kiefer and Lulu. Or Lala. Lulu is an English entry into the Eurovision in the 1970s. That is the burial place for Kiefer and Lala, is what we were assuming. And if that is true, the Rom Barrow that we just met is quite possibly the Rom Barrow that we met when we were here in the past. Like everywhere else we've been, it's like when we go from the past to the future, it's been like at least a century, if not a couple of centuries, whereas this is like, I'm ready for us to be wrong about the fact that that is Kiefer's grave. But if I'm not wrong about that being Kiefer's grave, this is Kiefer's daughter, which means it can only be like 20 years since he died. Which means he was around the same time, like he was alive. He could have gone to visit his dad. He was alive in the same period as his dad. There was a point in time where he was alive at the same time as himself. I need to stop thinking about this. It's going to hurt my brain. I'm just hoping that you find a party member that uses musical instruments as a weapon and you have them equipped at Torban. Maybe they all have them in one giant massive grave. Yeah, maybe like all the dancers and their guardians all are buried in the same place. I don't know. What the f... That's
This
Kiefer's
is
sword!
The sword of the Romers. It has been passed down from guardian to guardian throughout the generations.
Wait. What? I was getting in really close to my screen because I was like, what the fuck does it say on that sword? But it's just gibberish. Or Norse. It's the same difference. Some kind of runic lettering. Don't know what it is. But yeah, Sword of the Rumors has been passed down for generations. So maybe this isn't Kiefer's grave? Or as Funguson was saying, it is Kiefer's grave, but like everyone is buried here?
Do you see the engraving on the blade? This is the Guardian's crest.
Your crest is a word?
They say this sword was once wielded by the prince of a faraway kingdom.
Okay, so it is the case that whoever's buried here, if it is Kiefer, someone else has also been buried here, because like if her parents are buried here, like she never knew Kiefer. Kiefer was ages ago. Okay. This is going to do Mystic's head in when she watches this part of the VoD.
Who fell in love with the clan's dancer and decided to live with the Romers, acting as their guardian. He later became our leader, or so they say. The sword is one of our greatest treasures, kept safe for all these years. But I intend to take it with me when I leave. I doubt anyone will object, given the significance of my journey.
Also, I'm not going to tell them.
They say this treasure chest was also left behind by that legendary guardian. Alas, I do not know how to open it.
It must be a very
Perhaps
small
you
chest if
could
it can
help?
fit in your hand.
I thought you may have learned a trick or two on your travels.
Did it open the minute I touched it?
It opened. But how did you... No, never mind. We must look inside.
Was it a biometric lock? Did he code it to me? What?
Seeds.
Ugh, there's a bunch of spunk in there.
Is that a ring? It is very beautiful. It glows like the sun itself. You should take these. After all, you are the one who opened the chest.
I literally just picked it up, love. The Sunstone ring. And a bag of seeds.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Do you reckon Aishe might be?
Kiefer's descendant, yes.
I have often noticed you looking at me in a very familiar way. As though you know me.
Nope.
Or
Not me.
as though I remind you of someone you know.
No, definitely don't. If you want to hurt your brain, you could try playing the dice deck builder that Maniacal played the other day. It was called Pre-Rolled, and it was weird. What about the one he was playing last night? Not last night. Yes, last night? Yes, last night. The one with all the smiley faces? I didn't even begin to understand that. I didn't even try. Like, I just let it wash over me. It was on in the background. He was misunderstood. Like, yeah, all I could hear was like the two of you discussing how like 6 is bigger than 5, and like, why does it say 10 but you're getting 12 out of it? Also, what are rerolls? Like, I picked up bits and pieces, but also the screenshot was very funny.
Is it true? Do I remind you of someone?
Nope.
Do I resemble a friend of yours?
No, he had a very distinctive chin. You'd be able to see it from a mile away. You could crack it. You could like open a can with it. Like.
Is that why you agreed to help me?
No, we agreed to help you because we're nice people. But also, yes, you do look a lot like my ex-lover.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
But
shit.
it does not matter.
I should have said no.
I am no one's replacement.
I should have said
am
no.
myself.
Ah, fuck.
And I shall be honored to join you.
Okay, Kiefer
Perhaps
2.
one day you truly shall look upon me as a friend.
You're
That
already
is my
our
hope,
friend,
at
Kiefer
least.
2. Oh, look at her spin. And she took out the sword as she was doing the spin. Ah, Kiefer 2 is very impressive.
Now, shall we rest here until morning? The moon is very beautiful tonight.
Couldn't we, like, rest back in the village where they have beds? I'm not a big fan of sleeping in fields.
Nothing soothes the spirit like a night under the stars.
Yeah, but like a night under the stars with good bedding. Like, I'm not sleeping on the ground, dude.
And perhaps you could tell me of yourselves while we gaze up at the heavens. Tell me of your adventures thus far.
Like, I could show you. It's on the start screen every time I start the game. Is the story so far? If you want to catch up. Aishe and the party spent their first night together talking beneath the stars. Eventually, the gentle lapping of waves carried them off to the land of sleep. No, it didn't. The person who wrote this has never slept outside in a field. You don't fall asleep that easy. And even when you do, you wake up because there's been a sound. As the warm coastal breeze brushes against his face, Twitchy-Poo dreams of Pilchard Bay and a starred castle. Place he was yesterday. Then the morning comes. I swear I've never been back to fucking Pilchard Bay. Well, I haven't been back to Pilchard Bay, but I have been back to a starred castle. We literally were there before we came here.
Oh,
Good morning. I hope we are all ready to depart. Ah, I nearly forgot. I have something important to give you. Another item that has been in my family for generations. I'm just giving you all of the family heirlooms. I will put it in your bag for safekeeping. I really hope that these people either don't know what seafaring is, or other islands didn't exist until I made them reappear. Because, like, Kiefer knew where we were. He knew where a starred was. He could have, like, if boats existed, he could have sailed to a starred and dropped this off, so it would have been there to start our adventure. Now, let us depart. Yeah. Thank you all for allowing me to accompany you. You kind of strong-armed your way into the party, but, like, given your lineage, I suppose that makes sense. I will do my best to be of service however I can. May the blessings of roamers be upon us. What are the blessings of roamers, anyway? Wow! Look at that level! Oh my god, I did not realize I was that over-leveled. Oh no! Lad, she's nearly 10 levels behind us. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ, no. That's not good. Oh. She doesn't have the lowest attack in the team, which is surprising. But yeah, what moves does she have? Soothing Song. Okay, so she can heal people a very little amount. Frantic Dance that can revive a fallen party member, maybe. Empathy. Sends a toxic token of affection sailing towards the enemy. Gather the user. The greater the user's charm, the more potent it becomes. Okay, so I need to like build up her charm massively. Oh, the dice had cats and branches on them, and if a cat dice was placed next to a bird or mouse dice, the cat dice would meow once for every bird and cat and mouse dice next to it. I don't know what the meow does. I thought you were going to say, like, if you put it next to a bird or a mouse, it, like, eats that dice or whatever. She has a serving plate for a shield, though. To be fair, most of us had serving plates for shields up until quite recently. Okay, Pink Pirouette. Beguile all the enemies. Diabolical Dance. That lures all unsuspecting enemies to their grave. No idea what that does. Compels all allies to join in a jig that boosts their attack power. Okay. Applies fancy footwork that increases the user's... Okay, so in the last game, in 3, when we had Dodgy Dance, what Dodgy Dance did, and the reason I never used it was because it said it increased your evasion ability. But like, it didn't stop attacks coming in, it just meant you would evade them and other people would get hit. Muscle Dance, an invigorating dance that boosts the power of a single ally's physical attacks. Brings one ally to the fore, making them more likely to be attacked. Okay. Confuses all enemies, and a charming dance that can completely enthrall a single enemy. Okay. Let's look at this thing. I can also use this thing. It's good. And I mean, she's not really going to be attacking a lot, is she? But then again, I'm a priest at the moment, so I don't really need physical attacks either. Okay, there. She doesn't have the dinner plate anymore. She's wearing noble garb. She has her silver tiara on. Attack plus 20, attack plus 8, defense plus 10. You give her some fishnets, that would probably be a good idea. It would increase her charm. This also increases her charm, I assume? It does. So she's in a rabbit tail, and I don't think we have any sexy monster. That increases evasion. 100% chance of reflecting physical damage. Allows the bearer to survive a killing blow at 1 HP. 20% more damage inflicted when you're amped up. Allows the bearer to automatically use a single vial. Automatically use a medicinal herb. Focus strength. She doesn't have focus strength. So yeah. She's our charmer now. Now that we've added finding the legendary Torban player to our to-do list, we really don't have any time to wander around aimlessly. So, work out where we go next and get moving. Where we go next is I'm going to get onto the career sphere. You're on with Jackie. My incredible intuition tells me you or one of your friends wants to change vocations. Of course, that's not fucking intuition, Jackie. Literally the only time we call you is when we want to change jobs. Who's after the vocation change then? Her. Allows a portion of the user's positive status effects to be passed on. Holy shit, she's already level 4 in Warrior? Wait, what's the difference between Dancer and Destiny's Dancer? Is that a special one? Oh yeah, it's a special one in the same way that like he has Wolf Boy, like no one else can get Wolf Boy, and she has Mini Mayoress, no one else can get that. He's Fledgling Fisherman. Yeah, okay. She's a dancing queen. So she's 17 years old. All dancing queens are 17 years old. That's how dancing queens work. So this just seems like a worse version of her born with ability. I think I'll go for Dancer and then Troubadour and then Jester. Like surely having the three of them will do something. Maybe Jackie is giving a subtle hint that she would like it if you just like called to say hello sometimes and not only contact her when you want something from her. Yeah, but like you've met Jackie. Do you want us to contact her when we don't have any, like if we don't absolutely have to? You saw her turn that dude into a pig. Hey, Mizzy. So yeah, I don't know why she has Warrior, but we're gonna give her. I'll throw her over to Dancer for the moment. Okie dokie, fill your heart with visions of your new vocation and join me in prayer. Almighty Arbiter of all vocations, may you pretty please let this lovely servant of yours thread a new path in life. To be fair, it improves the guy's life, probably. He doesn't have opposable thumbs. Like, I know he was saying, like, oh, you know, there's not many comedians that are a pig, so, like, this will give me an edge. But he doesn't have opposable thumbs anymore, Kira. Bish, bash, and bosh! Congratulations, you're totally on the desired career trajectory. Yippee! Till then, stay cool and praise the Almighty. Will do. Ooh boy, do I love the Almighty. He's a member of a two-person comedy troupe now. So I wonder. No, they don't. I was gonna say I wonder do metal slimes still exist in this world, but I don't think. I think they only exist in the past of this place. But I am going to go to the All Trades Abbey. Because I'm fairly sure, like, this is one of the few things I remember from this game, is that when you get Aishe in the party, you can get access to the Moonlighting skill, which lets you level up 2 jobs at once.
Ah!
Are you pals? It's nice to see you all looking fighting fit. Which is kind of sort of why I asked you here. You didn't ask us here. You didn't ask us here, Jackie. I came here of my own volition. We were on the phone 5 minutes ago, Jackie. Stop gaslighting me. It's about your vocations, you see. Do you remember something, 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 something? Well, I've only gone and done it. My spirit's clean as a whistle, and I can hear the voice of the higher power clear as day. Yippee! I know you're dying to find out what this means for you, right? Well, it means you can now hold 2 vocations at the same time. That's right. You can all moonlight to your heart's content. Why settle for just 1 job when you can work twice as hard for very little pay? It's the American dream. Now you can be a dancing swordsman or a thieving pirate. Well, an extra thieving pirate, I guess. Anyway, the possibilities are endless. Mystic, don't even watch the stream. Go back right now. Go back and watch the VoD. Go back to the point after we did the fight with, go back to the point after we did the fight with Aishe. She says something about the grave overlooking the cliff. And I think you're going to want to hear it and then come back to the stream. But like, just go watch that VoD right now. Then come back later. The revelation isn't what I thought the revelation was, but it still says a lot. I still think you should go watch it. And then we need to discuss. Also, the sword that Aishe has. We need to discuss that as well. Well, anyway, the possibilities are endless. I know you guys still have a long way to go before you save the world and everything. We have another 12 chapters, I think. 14 chapters? But this will help you get there in double time. I believe in you, gang. You can do it. I love how, like, Jackie has, like, of her own accord made herself, like, the unofficial 5th member of the team.
Hey!
I think it's about time we took the next step on our journey. Quitchy Poo, you know where we need to head, don't you? Back to the Shrine of Mysteries so that we can go back into the past? I would assume. Well, if you say so, who am I to doubt you? Let's be off then. I lied, I was just trying to sound confident. I don't actually know where you want me to go. Fuck anyway. Phone is too annoying for that, I'll do it later. So we found, the grave that, remember when we read the grave and it said this was like the resting place of a legendary dancer and her brave guardian, and we were like, oh, that's Lala and Kiefer. Aishe told us that that's where her parents are buried. That doesn't mean her parents are Kiefer and Lala, though. Because I was like, oh, that's mind-blowing. That means this is like, it's only been like... And she's only like 20-odd, so it's like only been like less than 20 years since Kiefer died. But no, Kiefer died apparently generations ago. But like, I guess like all of the guardians and dancers are buried in the same place, maybe? When you hear it yourself, you'll be able to like tell me on Discord and give me your own take on it. But my initial impression was like, holy shit, Kiefer is down there. That means he was like alive the same time as his father and maybe alive the same time as himself. But I don't think that's the case anymore. Now I'm kind of the opinion, because of a point that Funguson brought up, that maybe it's like a mass grave where that's just where they bury all of their head dancers and their guardians and stuff.
Hey!
Now that we can have 2 jobs at once, we'll have twice the authority wherever we go. I don't think that's how authority works.
Sure.
Oh, you'd rather look into my eyes than gaze into the career sphere? Well, I'm flattered. I'm a big believer in the personal touch myself. Now, let's see here. Welcome to the super sacred halls of All Trades Abbey, where folks looking for a fresh coat of vocational paint can sparkle anew. Do you or any of your friends fancy changing your vocation? I don't, but I do plan on adding 2 vocations. Okay, you can now have characters select 2 jobs at the same time. Moonlighting allows you to improve your attributes even more and learn a broader range of abilities and spells. Also, when activating a perk, you can choose between the 2 you have available, allowing you to really tailor your choice to the situation at hand. Also, if your character is moonlighting and already has mastered one of the vocations, a small boost will be added to the proficiency points received for the other. Interessant. So, I was kind of hoping the way it would work was just be you'd have the abilities from both of them, but I guess it's like you have to pick and choose. Alright. Let's moonlight you as a hero. Yes, let's moonlight you as a hero. Let's moonlight you as a champion. No, shit. Heroine. Champion. For you will moonlight as also a hero. And you will be moonlighting as a warrior because you already have points in it. So we might as well get it up for you. I think I'll like, her main path I think for her is going to be like Dancer, Troubadour, and Jester. And then for the Moonlight, it'll probably be like Warrior, Martial Artist, and Thief maybe. So how does this work in terms of abilities? Like, does he just have all of those abilities now? Those seem to be the... like, I'm not... Yeah, Whoosh, Crackle, those were the Fizzle, those were the Buff, those were the priest spells. Or abilities. So... Restore all allies. Yeah, I wonder how letting loose works now. When you let loose, do you get both of the abilities or do you have to like pick? Okie dokie, fill your heart with visions of your new vacation and join me in prayer. Oh, mighty arbiter of all vocations, may you pretty please let this lovely servant of yours tread a new path in life. Bish, bash, and bosh. Congratulations, you're totally on your desired career path trajectory. Yippee! Till then, stay cool, praise God. You know, your ancestor used to heal us when we talked to her. Right, let's head back to the Shrine of Mysteries. And we should be able to go to a new place in the past, I think. Yeah, that only has one bit left to it, yeah. Also, we've opened that up now, so now we're only left with like one. I think it was like, was it green and blue on the other side? Yeah, oh, red and blue. So we have red, blue, and yellow, so I suppose we're waiting on green. Yeah, we have two of red done, well, we have 3 of yellow done, but we have at least 2 in yellow, and now we're gonna have at least 2 in blue as well, which would be nice. That is a massive looking continent. Let's hope this doesn't crash the game. Hey, it didn't crash the game. Welcome to Hardlypool. I mean Hardlypool. Different place. Tactics. Everyone, do your own thing. That's such a cool move. That's such a cool move. Okay, so we're getting 5 proficiency in both of the things, I suppose. Aww. A great saber cat and her baby. It was a great saber cat and her baby. Oh, there's a manticore over, or franticore maybe, over the mountain. Way heroin up to level 5. We've got grade 5 heroin. Nice. Kazing and sword dance. That'll be useful. I think we already have Kazing, but never have enough Kazing. Never have enough people that can do Kazing.
Easy peasy.
I have to assume that Giga Slash works on. I suppose maybe we're we're probably over leveled. I don't know if you were here, Mystic, when I looked at what Aisha's level is, but she's level 22. The rest of us are level 31, so she's a tad under leveled compared to the rest of us. That fucking attack was called the Hand of God. Hey, Druid leveled up. He has Frizzle and Sage's Breath? What does Sage's Breath do? Apart from smell really bad. Whips up an ethereal wind that gradually restores the user's empathy. Oh, okay, so it's empathy. It's empathy, but for yourself. A seed of resilience. Oh yeah, I need to check how many seeds she gave us, because she gave us a bag full of seed.
We did it.
We did do it. I don't think Aishe has gotten to attack a single person since we put her in the party. Holy shit. It's 13 seeds of resilience. Christ on a bike. Okay, I'm not going to do it now because it would just be boring, but yeah, these will be used after tonight's stream. I had work things to do involving other people, so no headphones. You can like have just one, do what the Zoomers do, and like have like one earbud in like one ear. But yeah, she's level 22. And she's gonna be, judging from the experience she needs to level up, she's gonna be level 22 for a while. Like, by the time she reaches level 22, Witchy Poo and Maribel will be within touching range of 32, so... Or by the time she reaches 23, I suppose. So are we yeah, we're entirely hemmed in by mountains here, so we can't actually get out of this little town of Hardlypool is the only place we can go. Can't make it across here. Oh. Entrance is over here. I doubt there's much to do in this village after dark. I wonder if there's an inn we can stay at. I wonder if there are pots we can break. Hello there. Tourists are quite a rarity in these parts, you know. Well, welcome to Hardlypool. I'm afraid it's not much to write home about, but I hope you enjoy your time here nonetheless. That's very nice of him. Let's go down the well. You haven't really visited a town unless you've gone down its well. Woof. There's an ancient tower in the mountains to the east of this village. Problem is, there's no way of getting up to it. Who in their right minds would build a tower you can't get to? And for what purpose, I ask you?
Oh.
The old gentleman who visited the village yesterday evening played the most beautiful music I've ever heard. Tell me where he is. I need to know where he is so I can get him to play our Torban. Also, Mystic, I need your opinion. The plural of Torban, is it Torban or Torbans? To me, it feels like it's in the same category as Pokemon, and the plural should be Torban, but in the game they insist on saying Torbans. It just sounds wrong. Well, it is that he left at the crack of dawn this morning. I do hope he comes back someday soon. Can I get anything from... That grave has a bottle of Jack Daniels in front of it. Okay, that's the item shop. Really? You think Torbans is the right one? I don't like the sound of it. It sounds wrong.
Ah.
Musician left town earlier this morning. He said he was headed to this. He was heading for Spilton-on-Sea. You may well be able to catch up with him if you leave early enough tomorrow morning.
All right.
You don't sell anything interesting.
Ah.
If you're looking to reach the other side of the mountains, you'll need to use the tunnel. It's just down the stairs to the outcast on the outskirts of the village. Once you're out of the tunnel, head south and you'll come across the village of Spilton-on-Sea. Northeast of here is the town of Wetlock. Wetlock. Okay.
Ah.
Rare honor to have visitors. Brings you to the church tonight. I would like to save. We have just gotten second jobs for everyone. Aishe's in the party now. We got a bunch of seed. Technically, we got the seed from Kiefer. Brings back lovely memories. We will continue playing the game. Except joke, no we won't. I'm going to take a BRB here. And I'll be back in a moment after... Well, after I'm back, I suppose. See ya. Right, and we're back. So I will go back into the game and hopefully my hotkeys will work. They do. So we are going to talk to the grumpy guard, and the grumpy guard is probably going to say, "You can't come down here. Huh. I'm afraid the tunnel is off limits during the hours of darkness. I'd advise tourists such as yourselves to visit the mayor's house. They should be able to arrange some lodgings for you there. Spend the night here in Hardlypool, and you'll be able to head through the tunnel bright and early tomorrow morning." It's a tunnel, my dude. It's gonna be as dark down there now as it will be in the morning. What the fuck's the difference?
Hey!
I suppose that means we won't be able to get to the other side of those mountains until tomorrow. Well, there's nothing for it. We'll just have to stay the night at the mayor's house and set off in the morning. I know the guards said it, but I feel like we're being incredibly presumptuous to assume that the mayor of this town will just let random visitors just stay in his house for the night. Oh, Seed of Life. Aw. Old Man Riffer. That old man Riffer. We all know Old Man Riffer, don't we? La la la, da da da. Oh dearie me. How long have you been standing there? This is all very embarrassing, but the truth is, well, since that old gentleman performed his songs for us, I haven't been able to get, the melody out of my head. Still, it really is rather unbecoming to be singing to myself at my age. Why are you gyrating like that? Stop gyrating. I have a vague. I don't think I'm even referencing. I don't think I'm even talking about a human in that quote. I'm pretty sure I'm talking about a robot. If you would like to find out what I'm talking about in that quote, you can find the VoD on YouTube at the Bucket List VoDs. Closest I will ever get to self-promotion. Do, re, mi, la, la, la. No, you're supposed... La... there's more notes that come after la, love. La... Fa... So, ti, do, I think? There's something about being in a bathroom that simply compels one to break into song. Goodness me! What are you doing here? How dare you walk into a lady's boudoir unannounced? You're a maid. What are you talking about? This isn't your fucking boot. One, it's not anyone's boudoir. It's a fucking bathroom. And two, you're a maid. Oh good. There's like just a random piece of grey fragment just laying on the ground. That's lucky. I do love those ones that are just like, yeah, this one's just on the ground. In a cave. Randomly. This other one you had to like save an entire peoples to get, but this one is just on the ground. More visitors. How unusual. I don't think we'd ever had 2 guests in a night. Two nights. I don't think we've ever had guests 2 nights in a row before. Don't know why I struggle to read that so much. Last night we had an elderly musician staying with us, you see. I did wonder if it was wise for him to be traveling the world given his age, but there's no doubting his musical ability. And as we all know, monsters are afraid of music. Precisely the sound of music. In fact, it's something of a shame you didn't arrive a day earlier. Well, it can't be helped. It literally can't be helped. The time portal puts me out where the time portal wants to put me out. I don't get a choice. I don't get a choice on the day. Probably getting ready for a bath so she could sell the bath water afterwards. Didn't look like there was another way to drain the tub. That is a very good point.
Now.
Oh, hello there. I'm the mayor of Hardlypool. I suppose you think it's rather unusual for an old lady such as myself to hold that position, do you? No. No? Well, that's very gracious of you to say. Now then, you tourists, aren't you? I trust you have had a good look around the village. I have stolen everything that I could get my grubby little mitts on. Jolly good. Then, I suppose you must have noticed that the tunnel that goes under the mountains is closed at the moment. Unfortunately, we don't have an inn or anything like that. Would you like to spend the night here? It's no trouble, honestly. Yes. Wonderful! Have a lovely night's sleep. Jesus, that's fucking... Imagine if you woke up and all your friends just around the bed talking, looking at you. Come on. Can't spend all day in bed, you know. Get up now. There's something funny going on outside and we need to go and take a look. Come on, move it. I do like that that is like a consistent character trait of mine in this game, is that like I'm just a very late riser. There's also no music. Also, she never emptied the bath. Or she's English, so I suppose she never emptied the bath. Am I supposed to be going outside of the village, or I'm assuming I'm supposed to go down here? Hey, 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 hey! Fucking... shakes fist angrily at that screen. Holy... Don't you run away from me.
We did it.
That has to be, like, maybe the best move in the game, in my opinion. Just purely off, like, how cool it looks, the damage it does, the amount of people it hits. We haven't seen one of those dudes in ages! I might not have seen one of those guys since fucking Dragon Quest XI.
This is going to sting.
No. No so macho is what that thing was called. Hey, I leveled up as a priest. Good think you entered the tunnel during the day, since it's so dangerous at night. I know, right? Also, I appreciate you saying think, which, you know, you're getting into the culture of the place where, like, English people can't pronounce the letter G. Comes out as a K for some reason. weird that this guy was just standing there by himself. Especially as soon as he went out like a bitch. Hey, champion leveled up. Breeze blocker. What does breeze blocker do? Whips up a mighty wind that protects the entire party, reflecting breath attacks back at the enemy. Wow, that's a great... Oh my god, I would have loved that move all the way through the Erdrick trilogy. Like, we always had moves in the Erdrick trilogy that was like, you know, you can defend against, you can defend everyone against, or you can increase everyone's defense against breath attacks, right? And there was also a move that was like, you can make it so that when someone uses a breath attack against you, for one turn, when someone uses a breath attack against you, it'll get bounced back at the enemy, which felt so situational that I basically never used it. But like, whips up a mighty wind that protects the entire party and reflects breath attacks back at the enemy? That's fucking busted, dude. That's a great move. Seed of Life, and nothing.
Let's go!
Oh yeah, he's a hero.
Here I come!
They're both heroes.
Come on!
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm also a hero. We're all heroes.
Easy peasy.
Forgot that we're all heroes. Oh, cool. We got horse shit off of that thing. Is this where I'm really hope? Okay, now I'm thinking this isn't where we were supposed to go. I'm gonna go back to the village because she was like, "There's a commotion outside," which is why I was like, I want to see what the commotion is. I don't want to like skip the commotion. Fucking hell, okay.
Easy peasy.
Why does it specify that the Gibble is female? Does the Gibble and like Garchomp, does the Garchomp evolution line differ depending on like, is there sexual dimorphism when it comes to Garchomps? The mud thing went straight to the mud thing went straight to the DQ7 forums and posted that the heroes in DQ7 need to be nerfed. Okay, hopefully I haven't fucked this up. Let's go out this side of the village and hopefully something happens. No. Did the entire village just disappear? I thought they said there was a commotion. There's sexual dimorphism for all of them in the lane. I never knew that. And like, I usually have Garchomps in my team because I like having pseudo legendaries in my team. But I guess I've always just had, I suppose I was gonna say I've always had the ones that are like the same gender, but I've probably just never played any of the games where they, like, I've probably played like all the Pokemon games that I've played have probably been before they entered that system into the game. Is this a ghost town? Like, if I came back here at night, would it be full of people again? Because there's no one here. When I go to the other, when I go to Slipton on Sea, are they going to be like, "Oh, where were you?" And I was like, "I was over in Hardlypool." It's like, oh, fucking depressing, isn't it? It's horrible to see that an entire village dies in a single season. I'm like, what? No, there were people in Hardlypool. Oh, there weren't. Everyone in Hardlypool died last year. No one lives there now. Oh no, I saw a ghost. Yeah, we haven't gone into this house yet. The fact that there's no sound as well is very unsettling. Like they all just vanished. I meant to ask, Kira, did you ever? I know you were memeing about it, but did you ever actually install the Discord, the disc? Did you ever install the Streamlabs heavy air quotes upgrade? Some people would probably say that that daytime Hardlypool is fair representation of Hardlypool. Don't do it, Kira. It'll probably be fine, and you'll probably luck out in the way Mystic does, because like I'm like 349. Fuck me. Because like the only reason I got poorly affected by it is because like I get affected by fucking everything. Like all the bad things that can happen when it comes to PCs happen to me. But also at the same time, it might fuck you up, and if there's even a slight chance that it might fuck you up, I don't want to have to listen to double audio on you I don't want to have to listen to double audio on you tomorrow. That's not the kind of service that I'm paying for, Kira. I'm starting to feel a little bit sorry for all of the monsters I'm encountering. Like, because I didn't think I was over leveled. Like, I've had some fairly close boss fights. Like, it's just like in the last 2 or 3 places we've gone, it's just been like, am I over leveled for this place? Because it's like, I don't know why I would be over leveled. I haven't done any grinding. The closest I've done to grinding is like running about leveling up vocations, and I specifically leveled up vocations in places that were like so low level that I got no experience from them. Don't want double rub rum trumpet? No, I do want double rub rum trumpet. I don't want double fucking waterfall, and I don't want double fucking Kyla banging away on her anvil.
Excellent.
If Rubrum was to release an entire fucking album that was just him doing trumpet solos, I'd buy it. And I haven't bought music since I was like 13, I think. Okay, where does this one go? Where does this one go? Head south for Spilton-on-Sea. And head east for Wetlock. Double cat scratching? Everyone loves double cat scratching. Jesus. Alright. Well, you know, this guy has the oh god, he has legs! Didn't expect him to have legs. Genuinely did not expect him to have legs. Oh, my heart. I was going to say, this dude isn't as creepy when you can see him in the overworld and it's not just like, I'm gonna climb into this well and suddenly that fucking thing is in front of you. But then I saw that he has legs, and no, I take it back. He's always as creepy as ever. Oh good, there's two of them. Thank God they died.
Did it.
Yeah, we made the world a better place. Scarewells, mate. Why do they have legs? Also, just because we're going east doesn't mean we're going to Wetlock. I do plan on going to Spilton-on-Sea first. But I am also trying to look. I'm also trying to look for the shadow monster that there always is in these places.
That is a nice surprise.
It is a nice surprise. I'm also surprised you leveled up before. Oh no, I knew you were going to level up before Twitchy Poo and Maribel, but Twitchy Poo and Maribel are not that far behind you. But yeah, I wonder, ever since we like wiped out the village of Hardlypool, does that mean that we don't actually have anywhere to sleep at the moment? Oh, we got a hat. Hat any good for her? Oh. This thing with the disappearing villages really smells fishy. I bet it's all part of some big baddie's evil plot. Or maybe they were just all ghosts. Okay, so we're not going that way because the two hammer hoods destroyed the bridge. And one of them gave us a seed. Okay, so we're not going that way. Let's try going over this way. See if any shadow monsters will show up over here. Oh, proficiency went up. Cool. There's a shadow monster. I can see it. It's a shadow kissy lips.
Ready. Here I go.
That's interesting.
We did it.
So I should change the positioning in the lineup of where Aishe is, because now the way her special works, she has a chance of increasing the abilities of people that are next to her, but the only person next to her is rough. I should put her in the middle so that she can do that better. So she can like help two people instead of just one. Seed of Strength. And a Seed of Sorcery. Right, how do I do lineup? Lineup. Nope, that's not what I... Nope, that's... There you go. That's what I want you to do. What items do I have that give back MP? 50. Alright, let's go kill this kissy lips. Ah, I should have fucking slashed it before I attacked. The lip service? Ugh. Ah, shit. Okay. Okay, Maribel got seduced by one of the lips, by one of the vicious kissers. That's worrying. Let's do Kabuff on everyone. One of them is mesmerized by Maribel? Aye, Maribel. Stop. Oh, she can do focus strength. wonder does the charm cha-cha-cha work on them? Single enemy.
Watch me move.
What do you have? You have Kabuff. Yeah, let's Kabuff people. Is this game the world according to English people? Ireland is a small island with 20 people and one boat. The Germans are all dead. The Italians are all farm animals. The French got occupied and the rest of the world is England. It seems that like, I'm not gonna say no. Seems to be what it is. Wait, are they all getting mesmerized, lad? This is embarrassing. Ow! Alright, I'm just gonna clang everyone to get rid of these fucking negative effects. Wait, what? Single party member? Single party member? That used to be everyone! Ka-clang used to be everyone! Ah! Okay, Ka-clang, the Ka-clang ability is no longer fucking, viable. Do I have any items that can get rid of, like, beguilement? I don't think so. Oof isn't gonna work on them. Let's not try Giga Slash. One of the wait, why did I hit rough? Wait, why did I hit rough? I just did all of that damage to rough. Why? It's because he's beguiled? Is he considered an enemy? Oh, we're all beguiled. Fantastic. Literally the only person that isn't beguiled is Ash, and she can't attack. So I guess I'll just watch. Oh, no. She's back. Okay, Marabella's about to be free.
What was I thinking? Right.
Allows the user to perform special abilities that are off limits to anyone else. Creates a pair of doppelgangers for the user, ensuring that the next attacking ability hits with 3 times the manpower. Let's do that one. Begins acting in concert with her duplicates. Bright Splitter, a legendary attack that cuts through all enemies with a blade of light. The Hand of God, a light-infused claw strike of divinely devastating proportions, unleashed on a single enemy with a high likelihood of critting. Let's just do this.
Dodge this!
Well, Maribel just basically wiped the team. That's very funny.
What a dreamboat.
She wiped the team and then she got beguiled. That's incredibly funny. Right, let's bring these idiots back to life. Right, do I only have one Yggdrasil leaf? Oh, who has Kazing? Is it Twitchy Poo? I think Twitchy Poo is the one with Kazing.
Right.
Are you kidding me? This must be a very This must be a very confusing fight for Ash. It's like the first Aishe. It's the first like proper fight she's been with the team, and like they're all just falling in love with monsters. Oh yeah, safe driving, Mystic. Safe home. Hungry Horrors has added a modifier you can put on a card so that when you discard it, you can choose any card in the discard pile. Often I forget this and discard the card to get a card from the draw pile, and instead I get to freely choose a card I don't need from the discard pile. When I was playing Black Jacket, it had an ability which shuffled your enemy's discard pile back into their deck. Their entire discard pile. It just like it took their entire discard pile and like put it back into their deck. And I never found out the utility of that. I imagine there was a utility, like if they were about to use a last card that was like very good and you knew they had that card because you saw it. Because like you had insight, you could look into their cards, which is very common in that game. Then maybe you could like hope to bury it under the rest of their deck so they don't use it, but I don't know. Hungry Hippos sound way less complicated. I think I will stick with that one in the Hungry series. You'll be very excited then, Funguson. There is a movie coming out, horror movie, this year I think, called Hungry, which is based on Hungry Hippos. That's no word of a lie. You can if you type in Hungry Hippos movie, you'll find what I'm talking about. I mean, well, careful what site you're on when you type in a Hungry Hippos movie, or you might find something you're not exactly looking for. But anyway, let's look. She has high. She has like +1 attack at the moment. Let's try multi-slash. That didn't kill anyone. That's unfortunate. I can zing him. Fire of Fire. I think that's only one person in it. Yeah. Lightning Storm should hit everyone. Magma Blast. Yes. Okay, Maribel's fine. Maribel's not dead. It's fine. This is fine.
Thank you.
Oh, as much as that might have sounded sarcastic when I was saying it, I definitely do intend on watching this movie. Like, it seems like Hollywood has gotten to that point where they've run out of ideas to such a degree that like people are just coming to them and being like, what if we made a game out of what if we made a movie out of the Hungry Hippos game, but it was like a serious horror? And I'm like, yes, give it to me. Let's do the battle dance. And the hand of... Oh, what's the Bright Splitter do? It's the hand of God. That did her.
We did it.
So my biggest enemy in that game was... My biggest enemy in that fight was Maribel. Like, the enemy at no point was dangerous to me. They just made me dangerous to myself. Multi-heal. And Benediction. Another reason that I don't need priests in this game anymore. Kasap. And a Lips Heart. Very good. What does a Lips Heart do? Charm is significantly increased at the start of battle. Attack power and magical might are significantly reduced at the start of battle. Okay. Let's This gives plus 20. What do the fishnets give? Fishnets give plus 19. This gives plus 20. So let's get rid of the fishnets. And by get rid of the fishnets, I mean keep the fishnets and get rid of the bunny tail. Heading to the cinema tomorrow to watch the He-Man movie. Can't wait. I've heard it's kind of boring. I look forward to hearing, like, definitely let me know tomorrow what you think of it, because I'm kind of on the fence with that movie. Like, it seems like it should be really stupid and fun. But also, like, I was saying to Mystic and Macy last night that they don't, like, they just have like a regular dude doing like Skeletor. It's not going to be like, haha, He-Man, I have come to stop you with my schemes. It's not like proper Skeletor. They're not even getting someone who's trying to do the Skeletor voice. They're just doing like, I think the guy is going for like a rough kind of, I'm serious and I'm an evil villain fucking Skeletor voice, and that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for Skeletor to go up at the end of every sentence and like sound like he's like just hamming the fuck up out of his lines. Like, that's what Skeletor was. I'm not gonna lie here. It really does feel like the, what's it called? The Bright Splitter move is the exact same as Giga Slash, except it costs less. Sword technique that assails all enemies with bolts of blazing lightning. A legendary attack that cuts through all enemies with a blade of light. Like, it really seems like the same thing. Not expecting a masterpiece. They need to rewind. No, neither was I. And to be clear, that's not what I was looking for. I was just looking for, like, I was just looking for someone to, like, actually do the proper Skeletor voice. Like, what was it that came out a few years ago? There was some movie that came out a few years ago and they'd like replaced one of the female characters with a black actress, and people were like, that's she was white when I was a child. It's you can't have a black person play this character that isn't real. And I was like, I don't care that she's black now. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that she doesn't have the same color hair that the character has. Like, at least give her the proper color hair. It's not that expensive to buy a wig. Like, I don't really care what the rest of the He-Man movie is going to be like. I just want Skeletor to sound like Skeletor! La la la, da da da, dum de dum de dum. Ah! Even my memory of that beautiful melody is a joy to listen to. I wonder if the old musician's still at the inn. I would really like to hear him play another song if I could. What? Let us ask these people what might have happened in Hardlypool. This is the closest village, after all. They may know what has become of their neighbors. Yeah, like closest village, sure, but it's also like a village that's on the other side of a mountain with monsters in between. Tourists, well, how do you do? Welcome to Spilton-on-Sea. What kind of weapons do you have? I actually asked a colleague if he was ready for the He-Man movie, and he instantly replied, they fucking ruined my childhood. It looks stupid. See, I don't care what it looks like. Again, like, it's a He-Man movie. What the fuck? Like, you're not gonna, like, it's, if you're going in there fucking expecting like absolute cinema, you don't remember your own childhood as much as well as you think you do. Like, He-Man was a stupid show. It was a fun show, but it was a fucking stupid show. like the fact that that thing even has lore in any kind of sense is mind-boggling to me. But like you shouldn't be going in there and being like, it should be like this great fantasy masterpiece. It's not fucking John Carter, it's He-Man, for fuck's sake. For an out-of-the-way country village, the weapons and armor they've got on sale here are pretty impressive. Like this battle axe I bought, for example. It is so well made. And it wasn't even very expensive. It was only 3 million rubles. That's basically only like $5. I shall be wearing one of my many Skeletor t-shirts. No, Funguson, I live in Ireland, so everything that happened to the rest of the world happened here 15 years later. So I effectively grew up in the 80s. I technically grew like by calendar year I grew up in the 90s, but like the media here was so like now it's caught up, but at the time it wasn't. So like I effectively grew up in the late 70s, early 80s. Spilt it on sea, huh? Looking forward to taking the Downer Canley ferry. Is that a Doncaster joke?
Alright.
Alright. What a fat you want. Buy what you want and get the fuck out of my shop. Dirty foreigners. Jesus Christ, boy, I just came here to buy a shield. Oh, Dover Calais. Sorry for ruining your joke. I think it's because in my own head, I've like made this like a Midlands kind of northern town, and it's not. Yes, I would like to equip it to Wolf Boy. Alright. Really? No one wants the dope-ass battle axe that looks like a trident? Why did they even add that swishy bit on top? What's the point of the swishy bit at the top? They didn't need to add that. That's just for fucking looks maxing. No one wants to use this? We're not giving Maribel a Morningstar. One, that would just be dangerous for everyone else around her, and two, she's a magical might person. Even the dullest of household chores is a pleasure with the help of a little song. And what a song! I simply can't get the old man's tune out of my head. I can't sleep at night, it's all I can hear. I don't even know what my own thoughts are anymore, it's just this fucking song. What? I don't understand why that old-fashioned musician feels the need to travel around from town to town. I must be ever so tiring for the poor old fella. With the sort of talent he's got, surely some king or other would be more than happy to take him on as a full-time court entertainer. What kings do you have on this island? Oh, the musician who visited us yesterday played an instrument unlike any I've ever seen before. The curious-looking thing, but it made the most beautiful sound, though I suspect it was mostly down to the old chap's talent. Where's the old fella now, you say? You know, I'm not quite sure, but he stayed at the local inn last night. He must still be there. Is this dude like the Pied Piper of Hamelin? Is he like lowering away all of these people from their village? I do want to follow in my father's footsteps. I really do, but I wonder if I'm rather too dainty to be a fisherman. If I can be a fisherman, you can be a fisherman. Believe in your dreams. If truth be told, my dream is to go to Wetlock and become a bard. Question is, do I have the conviction to make my dream a reality? Hopefully, you do.
Now,
It's important to keep the nets in good condition, even if the men aren't able to go out fishing. The fishermen may well get all the glory, but they'd be nothing without us fishwives to look after them. Why can't the men go out and fish? Is it my people? Is it the people from Astard? Have they come in and they're fishing up all of your pilchards? Are they stealing your quota because the EU says they get to fish in your own waters more than you do? Let me tell you, there's a man called Nigel Farage who knows just how to solve your problem. Recently, the monsters we've been meeting out at sea have become much more dangerous, and as if it wasn't bad enough, the fish have all disappeared too. We won't have a fishing trade left before long. If this carries on, and what will become of us then? I suppose you'll have to like change your industry, your economy, so it's not entirely fishing based. I don't know. Okay, so that's the inn. Don't go in there because that's where the old man is. Maybe. Actually, he's probably not in there, but that's probably where the story is going to continue. Oh, late last night I saw the old musician fellow standing on the beach and staring out to the sea. I got the awful feeling that something was terribly wrong, but I couldn't for the life of me put my finger on it. He is summoning the creatures of the sea to eat all of your catch and attack you every time you go swimming because he works for the Demon King somehow. Why are there two statues of the goddess? Also, why are there statues of the goddess at all? I thought the god in this place was male gendered. Come here, boy. You're not the old musician, are you? There's something not quite right about the sea of late. This probably sounds strange, but it's as though it's frightened or something. I've never seen the ocean quite so agitated. I do hope it's just my imagination and not an impending disaster of biblical proportions. So do I. You're the lad that wants to be a fisherman. Alright, let's venture toward the inn and see. Surely the old man will be waiting in here for us, right? Shock horror, he's not here. We could have seen this coming. Our inn prides itself on serving nothing but freshly caught fish to its customers. At least it did when we used to still be able to catch fish. No one's caught fish in weeks. Unfortunately, the local fishermen just haven't been able to catch anything lately. We may have to consider changing the menu, you know. Heaven forfend.
Oh.
That fellow who came by yesterday wandered all over town singing his song. It was as though he wanted to make sure every single person in the village heard him. I wonder why. Not that I'm complaining, of course. Heavens no, that music he was playing was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I love music. Music's great. I don't need to eat anymore. Music's great. Don't you love music? Music's great. It's been a nigh on impossible to catch any fish of late. There's barely any point in even taking the boats out. In fact, some of the men have stopped bothering. They just spend all their time in the pub. Classic English activity. It's unheard of for the fish stocks to drop this dramatically. I wonder if there's something going on there under the waves. Oh, a good day to you. Please, take a seat and relax. I am a child, sir. Unless you're willing to serve me milk, I will be leaving your establishment. La la la, da da da. Hey, what's you looking at? You saying me singing's rubbish or something? No, I love your singing. You've got a blown sheet. What makes you think you're an expert on singing anyway? Clear off and leave me to be, will ya? I said your singing wasn't awful. Jesus, what does he say if you say his singing is awful? It says the same thing. Wait, did I not pick no the first time? No, he just says the same thing no matter what you say. Cool. More classic fucking Dragon Quest options of being able to pick between yes or no, and then it doesn't matter in the end.
Oh.
I'd like to save. Then I'm going to stay the night at this place, and when I wake up in the morning, you'll all be gone. Thank you. I think that's everyone I was able to... Ooh, never mind. I never went up here. If you want to catch a decent haul of fish, you need to leave before it gets light and come back after dark. That's why we've got a lighthouse. See? So we can sail out of the harbour in all hours of the day. Is that what you call this? A lighthouse? You want that fire to be a bit bigger, boy. I would like a nap.
Oh.
What's that? You'd like to know if there's an elderly musician staying here with us? Well, he'd spent the night last night, but I'm afraid he left early this morning. He was headed northeast towards the town of Wetlock, apparently. Listen, now that you know where he's gone, there's no need for you to rush and try and catch up with him, is there? If I were you, I'd spend the night here in the village and eat all my dinner and sleep in my bed so I can charge you money for it. 60 gold coins? 60 gold coins! Jesus. This economy, man. Oh my god, it's happened again.
Oh.
I'm shocked. Wake up! Wake up! It's morning already. Wake up! Wake up! Something weird's going on. The village is really quiet. Like really, really quiet. I mean, like, too quiet, you know? Let's go and take a look. At a certain point, we have... Wow, it is really quiet. Like, I don't think I appreciated that in the first village, but it is actually, like, entirely quiet. There's not even the sound of animals or background music. They've only gone and bleeding done it again. Fucking eerie, boy. And like everyone's doors are open, so it looks like everyone just like walked out the door and left. This is like the closest Dragon Quest maybe ever gets to like horror or thriller kind of territory. I like it. I bet the monsters are behind all of this. I don't think some horrible big-mouthed baddies... If you don't think some horrible big-mouthed baddie sweep down from the sky and gobble up all the villages, do you? I don't care how hungry you are, it's just not okay. Forget every once in a while that Ruff is a wolf in human clothing. Alright. That's 2 villages. That's 2 English towns that we've wiped out. Let's go wipe out a third.
All in a day's work.
All in a day's work.
This is going to sting. That was
Hey,
easy.
you're able to do Battle Royale too? I need to... I think I realize why I used to have... change my scenes on Shift B. It's because Shift... Because Control... Right. Hey, I got some health. Nice. And I got more health. Tight. And then Al and Funguson teamed up on me. I'm not surprised. I always knew they'd betray me. Been saying it for years. Who is... Oh. I'm surprised the fight is still going on. Al really is holding on by a shred. And he was holding on by a shred, and then Funguson ate him alive. Lovely. Congratulations on your win, Funguson. Get back to here, and then back to here. Grenades. A great victory was had. A great victory indeed. If only your people had someone like you during the Great Northern War, maybe you wouldn't be such a pitiful country these days, Funguson. Ooh, listen to that Spanish guitar. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. I like it. Don't sell anything interesting.
Oh.
Very warm welcome to Wetlock. The size of this house. This is a church. It's a church. I tell of monstrous forces sealing away the world's islands and continents one after another. Well, so far we have remained safe here in Wetlock. I cannot help but feel anxious about the future. Dear Almighty, please confer your protection upon us. I feel like after we've seen 2 villages in a row, entirely just like their population just like evaporate overnight. I feel like when we got into this village, if it was me, right, if we were playing a tabletop game right now and I was in the group, I would like run into this village screaming about how the end is coming. There's that fucker. And he's playing a Torban. The Torban of Terror.
Ah.
Welcome to the armor shop. Ooh! Bottlenose buckler. That looks cool. Nice damage reduced. Taken reduced. Entirely unusable though.
Alright.
Alright. Ooh, tell me more about your shiver stick. Hit me with your shiver stick. And then give it to Maribel. Thank you. Can I get to this house, or is a cutscene gonna pull me? No, I'm good. Loot as many things before the cutscene happens. Look, we're being peeping Toms. Look at him sitting there, fully clothed. Hey, what's your game? Want to hop in here with me, dear? Yeah. Well, you're out of luck. This bath is for one, and I got here first. Him saying he got here first implies that it's not actually his bath. Like, this isn't his house. Sorry, I keep saying bath. I must remember we're in England. Bath. No, keep playing. Oh.
Oh, how wonderful! How utterly wonderful!
Utterly
I've never
wonderful.
heard such a beautiful melody.
Bravo!
Hats off to Old Man Riffer.
Old man Riffer.
It seems that all the people of the town have now heard my song. Very well. Then it is time for me to leave.
Before you all get
What?
swallowed by
You're
the
leaving
ether.
already? Surely there's no need for you to go just yet.
Well, if I
Why
stay
not
here,
spend
then
a
I'll
little
disappear
more
like the
time
rest of
here
you.
in Wetlock?
Maybe I don't want to spend time in Wetlock.
Stay! Encore!
Encore,
I
Chin!
appreciate your kindness, but I must hurry on.
Hey, are you heading back to the inn already?
That I am. It looks like things are winding down over here. Oh, it really was an incredible performance, though. I was quite moved. In fact, I'm in such a good mood after listening to that music, I've half a mind to let all my guests stay for free tonight.
Only half of mine, mind you.
I must not dwell any longer. Farewell, friends.
Here you old fucking bastard.
Hey!
Innkeeper mentioned letting guests stay for free tonight, didn't he? Then it's settled. It's late, I'm tired, Twitchy Poo, we're going to the inn. We've been following this old man for 3 days, miss. Did it again. We've been following this man for 3 days, Maribel. He's right there. We just need to talk to him. And you want to stay at the inn? Please excuse me, I must carry on. You're not fucking going anywhere. He actually waits for the... That's fascinating. I don't think we've ever seen an NPC that stops when you move in front of them. Or maybe we just haven't seen NPCs that move. Maybe they all stop when you move in front of them. Do you... Let's see which way this woman go. Yeah, they all stop when... Okay, they all stop when you move in front of them. Okay. I thought it was maybe just him. It's interesting as well that, like, whatever he's... Oh! I was gonna say it's interesting as well that whatever he's doing, it's not affecting us. But whatever he's doing, it's always happened before we've arrived, whereas this one we actually got to hear. So maybe this time we will also disappear?
Oh.
Gosh. It's really not like me to be moved by art and whatnot, but that was something else. I do believe we've just been in the presence of genius. A word. What a performance. That was as though each note was played on my very heartstrings. Goodness me. This is... Is this love? Oh my. What do I do now? I don't even know his name. He was Old Man Riffer.
Oh.
That was wonderful. I've never heard music like it. We should bring this guy to Spain. He would lose his mind. I hear that weapon merchant in Spilton is making a killing on account of all the vicious sea monsters they have been impairing in the area. Wetlock, of course, remains as peaceful and unthreatening as ever. It's not as easy as a place to be a weapon seller, you know. Come now, I can't have you over on this side of the counter. go into the pub.
Oh,
That song was so wonderful. I wonder if we'll ever have an opportunity to hear it again.
Oh,
Now there's a fellow who can really play. He should come and do a gig for us down in the pub.
Ah, there's nothing like a nice trip to the pub when you're feeling blue. Beautiful music is the only thing that could make a cold drink taste better. Hey, you're travelers, ain't you? Go on then, tell me a tale of your adventures. My customers love that corny shit. The musician was really something. What a hauntingly beautiful melody. Crikey, look at me. I can't go drifting off like that in the middle of cooking. I'll burn something. Not cooking, cooking. Need to get Maisie into the stream. She could do all the English. She could do all the Midlands voices for me. I've never seen that instrument the old man was playing before. I wonder what it's called. It looked like it might be some sort of traditional thing. You know, the kind of instrument that those devout types play. More proof that all English people are heathens. What a melancholy melody. It's made my heart go all a-flutter. I must say, I didn't expect the old chap to be able to play like that. Hey! Raft! Mini metal. Nice. Nice. Oh, okay. It's been ages since they've let me do raft things. Where the fuck? Hello. We don't see many new faces round here. Welcome. This is the town's vault. It's filled with the treasures of the ancient city-state. Oh, so I'm told. I've never actually seen them myself. I just stand there making sure no one goes in. If you stand here making sure no one goes in, what's this fella's job? Treasures of the wetlock are kept through here. They're ever so valuable. That being the case, would you mind leaving? I will be back once you have all disappeared. Actually, as I previously stated, I might also disappear this time, so I guess I'll be back after I've saved all of us from disappearing. Nothing bad ever came from sailing on a raft. I was kind of hoping that urn would be an urn inspected.
Oh.
Once upon a time, there was a little island not so far from here that was home to an incredibly advanced city-state. Alas, a terrible sea monster by the name of Gracchus attacked the city, dragging it and the entire island it stood upon down to the depths of the ocean. The people who inhabit Hardlypool, Spilton, and Wetlock today are the descendants of the fortunate few who survived that awful incident when Numenor sunk beneath the waves. Indeed, the very reason that this town was built here in the mountains was to prevent further attacks from Gracchus. and it would appear that the ploy has been successful. There is no record of Gracchus having appeared since then. The stories of his reign of terror are little more than an ancient history now. Well, at least now we know who's disappearing all of the townsfolk. To see some of my generation playing such beautiful music, well, it gives us all hope. That was a magnificent performance. There's no two ways about it. There's something special about that old man. My only complaint would be that he only played the one song. If I had that much talent, no doubt I'd ever stop playing. Wow, that was amazing! Do you know what that instrument was he was playing? It made a beautiful sound. Oh, Funguson, or not Funguson, sorry. Kiefer, you'll be proud to hear that I did your lineage proud last night in Dragon Quest Builders, and I have finally installed a well into my town. Oh man, Riffer was really, really, really good. I could hardly believe it. I thought he was gonna be shit. This is the local flower shop, run by a wolf with heterochromia.
Oh.
I'm from Hardlypool originally, but I moved here when I got married. I often wonder how my old friends back home are doing. Non-existently. They're doing very non-existently. Oh, I forgot. You aren't from these parts. You've never heard of Hardlypool, am I right? No, I've... Does the well have water or someone living in it? Unknown. Hey Al, welcome along. Unknown. I can't go down it. It's less a well, and it's less a well and more of a like a top of a well that I can place in different areas around my town. I can stand on top of it, and it adds like 50 beautification points to my town, but it doesn't. I can't actually interact with it apart from, as I said, standing on it. Now I need Maisie. Are you around? I need English comprehension. I need an opinion on English comprehension. You've never heard of Hardlypool, am I right? So if I say yes, that's me saying yes, you are right, I've never heard of Hardlypool, right? And if I say no, that's me saying no, I have heard of Hardlypool. Because I'm worried that I'm going to say no, and she's going to be like, oh, you've never... It's going to be like, no, I've never heard of Hardlypool. And I want to say to her that yes, I have heard of Hardlypool. You've never heard of Hardlypool, am I right? Yes, you are right. No, I have heard of Hardlypool. I think it's no I'm looking for. I thought no. Okay, no was not what I was looking for. I thought as much. It's only a little hamlet, really. It's no surprise you're not aware of it.
Oh.
No, okay. Let's do this again. And this time I'll say yes. What? You were in Hardly... Okay, yes did not seem like it should have been the right answer there. I suppose what I was saying was yes, I have heard of it. You were in Hardlypool only a couple of days ago and all the villagers suddenly disappeared. Doesn't sound good at all. I mean, there aren't many people there at the best of times, but I've never heard of the place being totally deserted. Are you sure it wasn't some sort of dream? Oh my god, maybe this whole thing is a dream.
Ah.
I heard that once, upon a time, a dreadful monster used to terrorize waters near this town. Rumor has it that the creature dragged an entire island into the depths of the ocean. Can you imagine that? Just the thought of such a monster existing is enough to give me the goose pimples. The moon underwater. The moon loved nothing more than gazing at its own reflection because it was a narcissistic little fuck. One night, the beauty of its pale light reflected on the ocean nearly took its breath away. Didn't know the moon had to breathe. Kind of impressed it can breathe all the way up there in space. Truly, I have never seen anything more delightful, it exclaimed to itself. And this beautiful sight can only grow more beautiful the closer I get. Saying this, it began to move nearer to the ocean's surface. Down and down, closer and closer, and then... plop! Suddenly, it was beneath the waves. Before long, it had sunk all the way to the bottom of the sea, and there it remained, unable to return to its home above. The Almighty had no choice but to hurriedly fashion a new moon, place it back in the night sky. Okay, why? I'm sorry, but you can fashion a new moon just like by clicking your fingers. Why not just pull the old moon out of the fucking ocean? If you have the power to create a celestial body, surely you have the power to pull another celestial body out of another celestial body. And to this very day, the old moon sits on the seabed, giving off a melancholy glow with only the mermaids for company. That is a mad story. That is a mad story. I can't wait until we get to go underwater in this game and we get to go visit the moon underwater. I am on a trip around the world to hone my skills by taking on the strongest monsters I can find. But this place is far too peaceful. I should think about leaving and heading for my next destination. You should do that before you shouldn't sleep here tonight. You should go look for your next destination now. Right now. Leave. Go. While you still have time. The old moon is all wet now. You know how wet moons... You know how wet moons smell? like damp cheese, like moist, damp cheese? Do you think mold has gotten on it and it's gotten all blue veins on it now? Oh, you're tourists, are you? Then you really are in luck. See, I'm in such a fine mood today, I've decided to let all guests stay at the inn for half price. That's right. It'll only cost you 28 gold coins to stay the night, an offer that's too good to turn down if you ask me. Twitchy Poo slowly turns to Maribel. Can we leave now? It's not free. You said you wanted to stay here because it's free. Can we please go after the old man? Please. Jolly good. I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep. I'm sorry you're all going to disappear in the morning. Ooh! Shortly before dawn, the party are awoken by a haunting melody. I think this is maybe the earliest Twitchy Poo has ever woken up in his entire life. They have a pipe organ in this fucking inn. Yep. It's the Pied Piper of Hamlin. It's the torrid Torban player of Arrants.
Ah.
All the people of the town have been removed. Now, to leave. What the actual Christ? Using a turban to bewitch people and then abduct them is an insult to all of my to all that my people hold sacred. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I might be wrong. I'm gonna say that's Florin. Might be wrong. I'm ready to be wrong. I probably am wrong. But if that's not Florin, it's like Florin's kid or someone that Florin taught the turban to. Come, Twitchy Poo. We must find the man and put a stop to his heinous actions. Oh, tell me twice. Ooh, actually, wait, you do need to tell me twice. Sorry, I'm gonna get on the raft. So it's the old musician who's been causing all the locals to disappear. His music was so beautiful, I was completely fooled. Come on, Twitchy Poo. We mustn't let him get out of our sight. One, Maribel, he's always been out of our sight. Like, he literally walked into that portal as soon as we walked out the door. And two, how did you just realize that it was him? Like, I get it that when we got here you were bewitched by his music, but before then it must have been obvious. Was it not obvious to all of us that it was him? Away we go. Hopefully we can get into the treasure vault now. Nice. Stupid fucking locked door. Ow. What's this fucking thief's key good for anyway? Unopened. Fucking anything. Oop. Right. Into the portal. High and dry tower. Very funny. Okay, so we're in the high and dry tower and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels to it. Okay. Alright. Every piece of music that I hear now sounds shit in comparison to that man's beautiful Spanish melody. Hello, goodie bag.
Excellent.
Excellent. Caper tigers.
Excellent.
Excellent. Fucking vial of magical water, dude. Oh shit, there's 3 of them. Never mind. Never mind, it's okay. I was a bit worried there for a second because I was like, ooh, 3 of them are a lot. And that one we fought earlier was kind of the most sturdy fella we fought tonight. But no. No, it's fine. Maribel killed him in 1 hit. Hey, you became a level 8 dancer. Fan dabby dozy. And from what they told us, now she should get extra vocation points for her warrior skill set. Rough. Ooh, there's a chest down.
Dodge this! That was easy.
Hey, you're off leveled up.
Hope you like the cold. Take that!
did it.
I don't know when I became over-leveled. Oh, because she mastered proficiency, she gets a further 3. Interesting. Yeah, I genuinely... Oh, it's an empty chest. Okay. Can I go through here? My big head is too large to fit through the gap.
We did it.
The vocational... My language tonight is like failing me. Vocational proficiency of party members who've mastered a vocation increases by a further 3. Okay, so it's just her then. So she's getting 8 instead of 5. That's pretty good. Multi-heal. Okay, she's like level, what, 5 when it comes to warrior?
Hey!
All in a day's work.
Multi-fist. Glad we came out here. Also, not gonna lie, when I saw Ruff there for a second, I thought he was the, I thought he was an enemy. Do you think those hammerheads, or do you think those hammerhoods are destroying that bridge, or they're trying to fix it? Ooh, there's a down. Let's go see what the down is about. Is he a good slime, really? Please don't hurt me. I'm not doing anything bad. I used to live at the top of the tower, and then lots of goomans moved in, so I ran away and hid in here. What's that? You want to know what the goomans are doing here? I don't know. I suppose you should ask them yourself. They're on the 3rd level, locked away behind the big great door. I wonder if they were with that old man who oozed to come here all by himself. You didn't say the line. Say the line. I'm not a bad slime, really. Say the line. Fuck. Made it home and got supper all prepared, so now I'm here. How's it going? We just met a fucking slime and he didn't say the line. He's a good slime, really, but he didn't say the line. What's that? You want to know what the goomans are doing here? I don't know. I suppose you should ask them yourself. They're on the 3rd floor, locked away behind a great big door. I wonder if they were with that old man who oozed to come here all by himself. Say the line, Bart. Jesus. We're in a Pied Piper of Hamelin story, by the way. I'm surprised the basement is like further down in the list than the level 1. I thought like basement would be here and then level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the plot is that there might be something to do with the moon, but I don't know. That might not have anything to do with it. I'll tell you the moon afterwards. But the general plot, as far as I'm aware, is that they lived on Atlantis, or they lived in a technologically advanced city state. And then this monster from the sea called Gargos, or Grakos, attacked the village, attacked the cities. Holy shit! Attacked the city state, and the city state, he pulled the entire island under the ocean. And the people that escaped from that island came to the mainland and formed the 3 villages that we have been to tonight, which were Spilton-on-Sea, Wetlock, and Hardlypool. Every time we've been to one of these villages, they've said to us, there was an old man here and he was singing like a really catchy song. And
that is a nice surprise.
You missed him, he just left this morning. So we go, okay, well, he left this morning and we're not allowed to go through the tunnel, or we probably won't catch up with him today, so we'll have a kip in the local inn. And then when we wake up from being in the local inn, all sound is gone from the village. There's no sound left in the village whatsoever, and everyone in the village has disappeared. So we move on to the next village, and in every village the same thing happens. An old man has been here. We say we're trying to find the old man. Oh, he's in the next town over, but like you're better off to like go and visit him tomorrow. Okay, we'll go and visit him tomorrow. We wake up, everyone's gone, right? So we finally got to a village where he was doing his musical performance, and we heard him play his lovely music, and then we all got really tired and we were like, we should probably stay in the inn for the night. So we were staying in the inn, and we were woken up in the middle of the night around dawn, I think they said. Because we could hear his music again. And we go out into the city square, and we notice that there is the old man is standing by a portal, and all of the village people are single file walking into this portal. They all seem to be asleep, and they're all walking into the portal, and then he goes, okay, that's everyone, I guess I'll like leave, and he steps into the portal himself and disappears. So now we are gone into said portal after him to try and find him and rescue the townspeople. Also, we got a bit of lore about how the moon works in this world, which is that the moon was very narcissistic. It used to always look at its reflection in the ocean, and it used to be like, Jesus, I am fucking gorgeous. And one day it was like, I am so gorgeous. It went full Narcissus, and it like plunged itself into the ocean. And it wasn't until it was already under the waves that it realized, wait, fuck, I can't get back out. So the Almighty, seeing that the moon had plunged into the ocean, instead of going, oh shit, I better pull that out of the ocean before it gets damp, what the Almighty did was like, ah, fuck, another one of them went into the ocean. Ah, well, I guess I'll just make a new moon. So the Almighty created a new moon, put that in the sky, and the old moon is now under the water and probably smells really bad, because you know what damp moon smells like. There was also some stories from some of the I think Slipton-on-Sea was saying that it used to be a fishing village, and it's needed to stop being a fishing village because there are more monster attacks out in the sea, so they can't get to their fishing spots, and even when they do get to their fishing spots, there's not any fish there. And the town that we were in last, which was Wetlock, was saying that when everyone fled from Atlantis, they fled into the mountains so that the sea monster couldn't get them. Holy shit, this is better? Oh no, magical might. This is better. And it gives maximum HP. Cool. Now I'm Norse. Look at me, Kieran, I'm Norse. This is worse defense-wise than the tiara, is it? It's mad. Oh, I'd lose charm as well. Yeah, I don't want to lose charm with her. Lol, that is a great storyline. Shame he won't play the Torban for Aishe. Yeah. My current mad headcanon is that he's either what was the dude that ruined everything for the Roamers called? Something with an F. Jimmy Fallon? I knew what his name was like 20 minutes ago. Florian, yes, thank you. Florian. My current theory is that he's either Florian or someone that learned the Torban from Florian. Also, the tower that we're in is called High and Dry Tower, which is very funny. Hey, Omni Heal, nice. How was your day at work, Mystic? Good, I hope. You were saying your colleagues were going to be in with you today, were they? Or one of your colleagues, at least. You weren't going to be in the office entirely alone. Can't carry any more of that, but I did get a copper sword, so that's nice. There they are. How are you, lads?
Oh.
You kindly, we're free to leave this room.
Phew, what a relief. It seems like the missing villagers are here. We're all here. Now we just need to find old man Riffer and ask him what in the world is he doing.
The door's open, which is a good start, but we still have no idea where we are. I mean, there could be all sorts of monsters in here.
Yeah, but you're a warrior, you should be fine.
We need to be very careful.
Making good our escape is all very well, but it'd be nice to know where we're escaping from. About all I know for certain is that this place is old. Very old. It was alright. Yeah, we had both in the office today and we got a lot done. And got the printer working, so I can actually finally do things next week. That's nice. Is it a good printer? 'Cause the printer we have at work is shit. It freaks out if you make it copy more than... If it freaks out if you get it to copy or print more than 20 things at once. 20 things, it will print you 20 things as many times as you want it to print it. If you ask it to print 21 things, oh no, too much. Freaks out, doesn't know what it's supposed to do with itself. Yeah, let me know how it gets on when you actually put it to the test. And remember to be nice to it and talk to it sweetly, or else it will get angry with you. As much as I'd love to do business with you, I'm afraid I don't have a single item to sell. Only I'd had a foresight as the fella next to me. I do hope our treasures are safe, lying unguarded in the vault. I can't stop worrying that someone will sneak in and pinch the lot. Well, I tried to sneak in and pinched a lot, but the door is closed, so I think you'll be fine.
Oh,
If you're looking for a few things, you're in luck, because I always carry some stock around with me. I'm a traveling merchant, after all.
He stole everyone while they were asleep. What? Do you sleep with your with the items that you sell? Yeah, you don't sell anything useful. Is that old? It was that old man who did this, wasn't it? That one with the instrument. Yes, oh yes. I knew he was up to no good, you know. Huh. Oh, are you new here? I suppose you must be, and you must mean that you've been duped by that old rascal too, eh? Don't worry. I know what you're going through. Yes, he had us all hoodwinked into thinking he was just a kind-hearted old troubadour. But I'll tell you what he really is. A monster. A cowardly monster at that. You just wait until I get my hands on him. I'll throttle him with his own banjo strings. What's that? You just want me to move out of the way? Huh. Young people these days. You try and engage them in a bit of conversation. Banjo string is, in England, is a euphemism or something else. I'm not going to say what. Oh, the battle royale didn't work. Well, you did. To be fair, you did a battle royale earlier. To be fair, Kira, you did a battle royale like half an hour ago. Either too soon after the last one, or my privilege has been revoked again. I would assume it is actually both. I would assume that users have a longer time between when they can do... Oh no, you're a moderator. Yeah, I'd assume it's like each person can maybe only do a battle royale once per stream, maybe? Can't watch the summary because I gotta go flip things in the oven. I'll watch then. Someone's already died. Another person has already died. Jesus, a lot of people are dying quickly. I'm dead. Maniacal looks like he's gonna come out on top in this one. Because the Nords are gonna kill each other. Oh no. Funguson decided not to kill... The Swedes decided not to attack the Norwegians. That's a turn up for the books. But still, you can't beat the Irish Red Setter. Or as we like to call him, Maniacal. Phew. Thank goodness she's gone. She didn't stop talking from the moment she got here. Not even to breathe.
This is turning into a bit of a situation. The older people are fading fast. I fear some of them are going to fall ill if we don't do something.
Can't believe that someone capable of making such beautiful music could turn out to be such a bad man. I feel so betrayed. This was a real shock. It'll take a while to overcome this, you know.
Am I going to die here? Is this fusty old ruin going to be my final resting place? What a life! First my son abandons me, and now the Almighty! I've got nothing to show for all my years in this world. Nothing! It's all been a complete and utter waste of time.
Well, nice to see he's keeping positive.
oh.
Old man Riffer is an underling of the Demon King. There's no other explanation. He's going to have us all killed unless we do something. So let's do something. Quickly. Everyone from Hardlypool spoken in wetlock. We're all here in this tower. Just what is that old bloke planning, huh?
Apparently this child knows.
Ah.
There's simply nothing to do in this place.
Might as well spend all my time sleeping.
Ah.
I'm afraid I have nothing to offer you except a simple straw mattress. But you're welcome to rest here if you desire. Would you care to do so?
For free? Yeah. If only the village in Little Witch had a villager that was a cow. Then the parade could have had a proper musician. Surely if there was any kind of creature that was going to be in the Little Witch village, it would be like a minotaur. With golden horns, and every time he dies you just have to dip him in the river and then he comes back to life.
Hope you had a good sleep.
2 priests and a nun walk into a dungeon.
After a blessing, are you? Well, you've certainly come to the right man of the cloth, I can tell you that. May the Almighty watch over you, and long may your powers of perception continue to serve you.
Oh.
The Almighty continues to watch over us, whether we are within the walls of his sanctuary or not. One's surroundings are of no consequence. All that is required is an unshakable faith.
I would argue that you were never inside of a sanctuary, because if you were inside of a sanctuary, the Demon King's powers wouldn't have worked to lure you out of said sanctuary.
Ah.
Good day to you. I am the local priest over in Hardlypool. Now, you may think that a church requires an altar, a roof, and so on. Such things are of no concern to the Almighty. He watches over his flock regardless of their surroundings. Now, to more practical matters. Grats, Maniacal, we're all very proud of you. Don't spend those King's Guilders in don't spend all of those King's Guilders in one place.
I suppose I had no right to expect a party, but I must confess I was disappointed to find nothing but water in these barrels.
Actually, Maniacal, I meant to ask, because I saw him going live just before I did. How was Math's stream? Is he getting on alright? What was he playing tonight?
I suppose we should be thankful that there's plenty of food and whatnot here at least. But to be honest, it makes me question why the old man would want to kidnap us here in the first place.
Clearly the old man knows that Grakos is about to attack the island again, so he's getting everyone to high ground. He's put you on the 3rd level of a tower. He knows there's a flood coming. You've been rescued by Noah. I don't think this fella knows what water is. There is literally only one place to spend them. Nah, you could spend them between the Streamlabs shop or the Stream Avatar shop to get the same thing. For competitive prices in both locations.
What is this place? Where's old man Riffa gone?
I was in bed when I heard it. Old man Riffa was playing that melody again. I was still half asleep, but I followed the music, and the next thing I knew I was here.
Jesus, so many more people. I think this is the greatest density of people we've ever seen in this game.
I wish I were a child again. Look at that boy, he hasn't a care in the world.
Come here, boy.
Morph. Good boy.
A thought just occurred to me. Could this be high and dry? You know, the tower in the mountains where no one set foot for centuries.
No.
Oh, hello there. You're the ones who stayed at my house that night, aren't you? Do you remember me? I'm I'm the mayor of Hardlypool. I'm glad I bumped into you, actually. I've been getting worried. I've seen that everyone from the village was here, but I had no idea what had become of you. I wonder why you didn't get whisked up here with everyone else that night. Maybe because you didn't hear Old Man Riffer's song?
That's what I thought it was, but then I did hear Old Man Riffer's song and I still didn't get whisked up here. I mean, I did, but I did it on my own. I did it of my own accord. At first, I was glad there was no guards or anything watching over us, but it's making me feel uneasy. No doubt the old weirdo is keeping an eye on us from somewhere. He's probably enjoying seeing the fear on our faces. He really is the lowest of the low.
Oh, dearie me. Why did we all have to be locked up in here like this? I mean, have I done anything to deserve such a fate? I'm just a simple landlord.
Oh, no. Oh! Now this is very interesting. Very interesting indeed. From the same period as the sunken citadel, yes.
Old Man Riffer, he played so beautifully, so honestly. It is difficult to believe he is the scoundrel who is responsible for this. In fact, I don't believe it. I refuse to.
I've no idea what the old man is trying to achieve, but there's no doubt that that this is his doing. The song he played was what brought us all here. I always knew there was something strange about him.
Let me tell you a secret. I just happen to have brought a bottle of the good stuff with me. I take a sip every now and again, and it keeps me calm. Mustn't tell anyone else, though. It'd be gone in no time. He's barely let that bottle out of his sight the whole time we've been here. Must be his bartender's instinct. That or he's an alcoholic, you know. One or the other. Both equally likely. Yeah, but you have levels and are the chosen heroes, yeah.
Let me in! I saw Old Man Riffer going up those stairs. You want to go and talk to him? Righto, I'll go ahead and open the door for you.
Why don't you open the door for the rest of your village people?
As a strong little boy. I don't think a grown-up could fit through that hole in the wall. Sometimes it helps to be little. I think there are monsters up ahead, though. Be careful.
More than anyone else in the village, I like you the most. Ooh, a dragon. Is that the first time we fought a dragon? Or encountered a dragon? Because I haven't actually fought him yet. Metal slimes! Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay, 2 of them stay, that's good. Nice! Nice! It's like 3,000 experience. That's gonna do so much for Aishe.
We did it.
We did do it. It was great. 6,000 experiencials. Fan dabby dozy.
I feel great.
So you should. Aw, I was hoping for more metal slimes. I should stop being impressed by any monster I meet, because we're just gonna one-shot them. Like. Ooh, heroin level 7. That's the real addictive stuff. destroyed 2 golems and a green dragon in 2 hits. Anyone who's been with the channel long enough knows, like, over-leveling is what I do in RPGs. It's like it's my thing. It's my calling card. It's what I do. It's how I play these, right? I haven't done that here. I promise you I haven't done that here. The closest I've done to that is that I spent an afternoon leveling up vocations. But I specifically leveled up my vocations in an area where I was getting like 2 XP per fight. Like, I didn't level up when I was doing those vocation fights. I don't know why I'm so fucking over leveled. Like, Ruff just became level 33 and Aishe, her name is Aishe, is still level 25. She came in at level 22, for fuck's sake. I suppose that's true, yeah, I did technically over level, but like I don't know. My point is, I suppose I don't know when or how. Like, was I just supposed to like cause I didn't even stick out anywhere. Like I literally the only place that I hung around in was a very low level place. I suppose maybe because I fought like the shadow monsters, maybe they're extra MP. Holy shit. Maybe their extra MP or XP was like what did it for me? Ooh, Gliscor. Love a good Gliscor. I think Gliscor was in Pokemon Soul Silver. Remember having to figure out how to level Gliscor, or how to level Gligar into Gliscor the first time, because like at that point I'd never heard of a Gliscor in my life. And then it was like, oh, one of these things exists. I should probably try and get one. Counterweight. Hey, a cutter bow. Fantastic. So she's max leveled both her warrior and... Right, so she's done both of those now. Do we have any advanced classes I can give her? No. Okay. So let's give her Troubadour. And then let's give her Martial Artist. Yeah, because I said it was going to be Dancer, Troubadour, and Jester, and then Warrior, Martial Artist, and Thief. So that's on the catch-all. I suppose, actually, now that I think about it, there was that time. Remember when we encountered the roamers the first time, and I encountered a little place that had I encountered the place that had like a bunch of metal slimes. I did go back there and kill a few of those metal slimes for like... No, I was gonna say I went back there and killed a few of those metal slimes for like an hour or so, but I didn't. I killed all those all the metal slimes that I killed in that area I did on stream. I didn't kill any enemies off stream. So it was just like I ran into like a couple of metal slimes and I ended up killing them on stream. It's nearly time. Oh good, it's nearly time. Seed of Magic, and kind of hoping that would be an Uninspected, honestly. It's never an unexpected. Holy shit, it is Florian!
Familiar. Have we met before?
It is Florian.
Yes, we must have. I brought all the people on this continent into the tower. We must have met somewhere.
Oh, maybe you just remember from me from the musical concert you did.
Say that I feel guilty for forcing you all to come here.
No, I don't think it is Florian.
Abducting you, as I did. But there was no time to explain.
Okay, explain now.
Nor is there now.
Okay, then I'm just gonna have to kill you then. It's Skeletor! Or maybe it's Kafka.
Behold. Behold what unfolds beneath.
Yeah, I think I was right. He saved everyone on the island from the flood. That is an ugly looking fish, man. Jesus.
Kneel before my might. Cower before my maelstrom.
Maelstrom. So I was gonna say I thought it was a Pied Piper story, but it was actually a Noah story.
Do you see? The land.
It's both.
Swallowed by the ocean. Your villages and towns all submerged.
Not my fucking village. Also,
I am not merely a Torban player. I also have the gift of foresight. The future reveals itself to me.
I was gonna say, why couldn't you just tell people that there was gonna be a flood? But I suppose they wouldn't have believed you because you're just a crazy old man. But yeah, it's a mixture of the Pied Piper of Hamelin and a flood myth. That's cool.
I made a vow long ago to aid those who suffer at the hands of monsters. To only use my gifts for the benefit of others.
You are Florian, aren't you? I think this is Florian. Pamela would like to remind you about how telling people bad things will happen, God. Yeah.
You may be certain that monsters are the cause of this catastrophe. I brought you and your countrymen here to keep you free from harm.
What in the world is going on? What's all this rumbling and shaking? Huh? What the sea, it... No!
Yeah, that's why I was angry. That's why I stopped the cutscene earlier. The fucking treasure vault. There was a tablet fragment in there. Hopefully I'm able to kill the dude that caused this and then the waters will recede, because I really want to go into that treasure vault and get that bloody tablet.
Is that? God blimey! It is! It's the top of the lookout tower down in Wetlock, which means the old town must be underwater. You ain't gonna get away with this, you horrible old villain! I'm gonna tear your bloomin'...
No, this is not the work of the troubadour. It is
Jesus.
The work of Grekos. I'm sure of it.
That is not the sexy voice that I expected to come out of that guy. Okay.
He's doing to our continent what he did to that other island so long ago.
The waters are rising faster than I foresaw. If they are not stopped, they will reach the tower and submerge it.
This tower is like 50 meters high, dude.
Must be cut off at its source. But I
Okay, it's
am
probably
too
closer to
old
like
to be
20 or 30 meters high, but still.
Heavens above! I just remembered something terrible.
The treasure vault!
Just before the towns below were submerged, some of the men headed down into the lower levels. They said they were going back home.
Well, they're dead now.
I tried to stop them, to tell them it was too
Yeah,
dangerous.
continent. I was thinking the exact same
They
thing.
wouldn't listen.
Fools! But how could they have reached the lower levels? The door
like-
was locked.
Yeah, how? Yeah, that door is definitely locked. Who could have? How could they have gotten past the closed door? It's a mystery. Maybe they had like picked the lock or something. Maybe they threw a child over the wall and the child opened the gate. That was probably it. That's probably what happened.
But yeah, the continent thing, I was just thinking about like fucking like Greeks in like the Bronze Age or something, just being like, yes, I live on the continent of Crete. He lives on the continent of Lesbos. I was like, yeah, no, there's bigger land masses. It's like, no, these are the largest land masses in the world.
Yes, it was. And then it wasn't.
Who did that, I wonder?
May the heavens have mercy on them.
Yep.
It pains me to say it, but if they were on the lower levels when the waters began to rise, there is little we can do but pray. Ah, if only I were a little stronger.
Did Florian ever had the gift of foresight? I don't think he did. The flood must be cut off at its source. I am too old to be fighting monsters.
Wait. I have a favor to ask of you.
But was he supposed to? Like, was he supposed to? Is it like, because there was a lot of things that Florian was supposed to do.
I was a member of a tribe called
There we
the
go!
Roamers. Our purpose was to seek out and restore the Almighty.
Here we
My
go.
role was to play the Torban during the restoration.
Okay, so if this is Florian, and I'm fairly certain at this point that this is Florian, it's not been that long. Like, Kiefer was probably still alive when his dad was around. If he wanted to, Kiefer could have gone to meet his dad, probably. Like, Kiefer was definitely probably dead by the time we were born. But, like, maybe Kiefer is her dad. Maybe Kiefer really is her dad. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, no, that's a good point. That's a good point. We're in the past. We're in the past. Thank you. Yeah, forgot about the past. My mind went blank on the past. I got too caught up. I got too caught up in the sauce and I forgot about the past and present dynamic. Yeah, we're in the past at the moment. Yeah, sorry. Rescind everything I said. Kiefer never got to meet his dad.
Alas, I was selfish and greedy. I broke the laws of the tribe and had no choice but to leave. I have been trying to atone for my sins ever since. This is why I vow to help any who suffer at the hands of monsters.
Okay, no, that is a very flowery and, like, nice version of history for, like, that, like, is very biased towards Florian. You were not banished from the tribe. You went off in a huff because you didn't get to marry the girl you liked. And you realized you were being a dickhead and you were embarrassed, so you left. That you were not told to leave the tribe. Ron Barrow at the time was like, look, we all fucked up, people made mistakes, but we're just gonna we'll wait for the Torban to glow and then we'll summon God. It's just a matter of time. We'll wait. It's fine. Continue teaching the new generations how the Torban works, and like, if you guys don't bring back the Almighty, one of our descendants will. And instead, this little bitch snuck off in the darkness of the night because he didn't get to kiss the girl that he liked. Also hilarious that he does not remember the people who were with the guy who stole his girlfriend. To be fair, for him it's probably been like 60 years. So, like, I imagine he would remember Kiefer, because I imagine he dreams about Kiefer's gorgeous face in his dreams every night and wants us to punch him. But like, I'm not surprised he doesn't remember us. I'm a bit surprised he doesn't remember the boy riding around on the wolf. But I'll give him a pass on the rest of it. Like, sure, it's been years, but how many kids on wolves have been? Yeah. I want Maribel to call him out, like, oh, I remember that. Hi, Florian, how's it going? I never said I wasn't dreaming of Kiefer's face and his gorgeous chiseled jaw. That thing he used to do with his fingers.
Alas, the beast behind this incident is even more powerful than I had feared. I had thought somehow I might prevail, though I have no idea how. I am too old and frail to face any monster now.
You were too frail to face any monster when you were young.
Which brings me to the favor. I would ask that you fulfill my vow in my place. You had thought to go and face the evil force behind this anyway, had you not?
Yeah, like that's literally where I was going before you stopped me.
Yes, I thought as much. You know,
he says yes like an evil person.
Me of some people I once met.
No, we don't.
Softless souls who came to my tribe's aid and asked for nothing in return.
Except your girlfriend.
It was a long time ago. I do not quite recall those brave souls' faces, but I will never forget that strength of will, the fire in those eyes.
Also, one of them used to ride around in a wolf. That was weird. Wait, you riding around in a wolf?
You have that same fire. And that is why I am making this request of you. So, will you do it? Will you help me to fulfill my vow?
Yeah, I was literally on my way to do it.
Very well.
I'm surprised that
I will do all I can
Aishe has
to help
nothing
you
to say
return.
about this.
There is a raft at the bottom of the tower. I thought it might prove useful. Please.
It's not a raft.
It is yours.
It's a rowboat.
You should take this with you also.
Thanks.
This ring. You might call it my lucky charm. It has proven its value many times over.
We have like 6 of them in our bag.
If you are to aid me in fulfilling my vow, it is only right that you have it.
Thanks. Right.
I'm glad old man Riffer turned out to be a goodie. Now let's go and beat up that baddie.
I love how simplistic Ruff's view of the world is. He's the best of us. Oh, they didn't notice us.
Let's go! Over here! Hope you like the cold. Yeah! All in a day's work.
Come on, metal slimes.
Dodge this!
We did it.
We did do it. They didn't stand a chance. Oh, that was all of them. Okay.
Crackle!
We did it.
Yep. No one else could have done it.
That is a nice surprise.
It's a nice surprise. Diamond, that's a nice surprise.
that thunder? What was it? Why is it so loud? I've never heard anything like it before. You've never heard rough seas before? I worry that both of those old people are dead now. Can I not lock the door? Okay. I heard this really suspicious sound, so I went outside to look, and there was water everywhere. Surely we could swim to our ship from here. I suppose we have a rowboat now, so that's cool. Also, this is fucking dope. This is really cool, letting us travel around the fucking world in our ship. Like, letting us basically travel around a level in our ship. That's really cool.
All in a day's work.
Hey, got that leg sweep. Well, we're not traveling back to the future that way. Nope, not going that way either. Holy shit, you can go to this place? Hello? Please, Nick. Before I'd known what was waiting for me back here in Wetlock, I'd have stayed up there in the tower. I mean, you're in a boat. You could just, like, go back to the tower. Hang on, Barrett. Does that mean the old bloke who took us all the way up there was actually trying to save us? Nah, that can't be right. I mean, he couldn't have known what was going to happen, could he? Aw, no, let me... Aw.
Oh.
How could this day get any worse? I was so pleased with myself when I thought I'd managed to escape from the tower, but now look at me. What did I ever do to deserve this? The sky suddenly went dark, and then the next thing I knew, we were surrounded by water. No ordinary flood. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the work of some horrible monster or other, you know? And a powerful one at that. Everyone in Wetlock was just about made it up to the top of the lookout tower in time. But I dread to think what happened to those poor fishermen who went back to Slipton on Sea. Oh no, this guy! Oh, whatever has become of me? What if this barrel gets carried off somewhere far out to sea? What's that? You want to ferry me to safety?
No. Yes.
Oh, don't bother. I mean, look at this place. We're practically in the middle of the sea already. Doesn't really matter where I get carried off to. Now, if you really want to help, you could try and do something about all this water.
The church seems fine. The bell survived. That's nice. Ooh, what's this? Oh no, it's just the outside of the village. Okay. What's happening with Slipton on Sea? Apparently people were going here as well. I think we tried to go to Hardlypool and like there was nothing there. I think.
I feel like with like the speed that water would rush in to cause a flood this high, surely this tower would have been knocked over. Like, it's made of wood. You want to know how to find the ancient citadel that got swallowed up by the sea? Sorry, I've absolutely no idea. And I have to say, I'm a little cross at the thought of you wanting to go off in some underwater jaunt at a time like this.
Oh.
Just my luck. I was only passing through here on my travels, and now this has to go and happen. Fuck's sake.
Oh.
You're trying to get to the sunken citadel, but, well, it's sunken. How are you planning on getting down there? You'll never be able to hold your breath for long enough. Also, the pressure would kill me. But I suppose maybe you don't know what barometric pressure is.
Oh, you're the ones who opened that door for us back in the tower. Well, we're grateful for you helping us escape, but it feels rather as though we've jumped out of a frying pan and into the fire. What's that? You're looking for the citadel that sank beneath the sea all those years ago. What a strange thing to be looking for. I think it should be to the west of this peninsula? Yes. I'd try setting off in that direction if I were you. You can see it from the surface just above. Keep an eye out and you're sure to spot it eventually.
Huh? Sunken Citadel. I actually know someone who says they know exactly where it is. Yes, it was one of the chaps who was with me when I escaped from the tower. And where the heavens has he gone to? Oh, Hardlypool is actually just gone. Okay. What was this before? I don't remember there being a mountain. Oh, cool. That's one of those teleportal shrines. I'll be able to use a teleportal here in the future. That'll be cool. I think that's probably the green flame teleportal.
Oh, excellent.
Hey, troubadour. Ah, cool! We've never been able to go to the edge of a map before. That's really neat. Do you think if we hung someone off the side and like dangled them down far enough, they'd be able to see the great turtle? Hey, priest, let's go. What am I? Okay, level 7 on the hero. We'll wait for him to level up the hero. The mark on Twitchypoo's arm suddenly becomes very warm and starts to something. Wait, do I have a luminary's mark? When did that happen?
What the? That strange symbol on your arm started glowing, and then the whirlpool thingy appeared.
When did I get a strange symbol on my arm, Maribel? When did that happen? I probably knew, and I forgot. I imagine it's been mentioned at some point that I have a fucking burnt mark on my hand. I probably forgot. Yeah, they must have mentioned it at this point.
Did the one cause the other? But why would it? That would be very odd indeed.
Everything we do is odd, Maribel. There's a child in the party that rides around on a wolf, for fuck's sake. What? Are you a ghost? You're all ghosts.
I really do have no idea how you managed to make it down here. All I know is that you should leave as quickly as you can. It's terribly dangerous. Unless you haven't come here to...
You haven't come here to defeat Grakos, the sea demon, have you?
I have.
Listen, me, I hope you're joking for your sakes. A group of children don't stand the slightest chance against that wicked fiend. Try to take him on and you'll end up just like us, mark my words.
Oh, Kiefer talked about it before he left. He probably did. I've genuinely forgotten. Yeah, you have a mark. You have the mark from the Earth Spirit like Lala and Florian did. I genuinely don't remember. I remember the Earth mark that because I remember Lala and Florian had the Earth mark, and then I remember Florian saying that he didn't actually have the Earth mark, he was just pretending to. Or like it was like one of them didn't have the mark proper. It was like it was only temporary and it was like fading away. I think it was Florian, but I didn't remember him saying I had it as well. Actually, I do have a vague memory, perhaps. Actually, now that I mentioned it, I do have a vague memory, perhaps, of he wasn't born with it and then it appeared. Yeah, it was like temporary, right? Like his one only was like it. Yeah. And I remember there being something like when like someone pointed out that I had this thing on my hand. Was it? I thought it was like it just recently appeared and he was like, it's not a proper thing and it's gonna go away.
Oh.
Just existing every day, unable to actually do anything. Surely this is the worst fate that can befall a man. Am I ever going to be released from this torment? Goodness me. Humans. Real live humans. I haven't seen one of you lot for decades, no, centuries. We've been down here ever since this place was submerged. Unfortunately for us, our fates are tied to the citadels forever. See, Grakos the sea demon put a curse on us and bound us to this forsaken place for all eternity. Grakos has been a terrifyingly powerful monster. He's always been a terrifyingly powerful monster. Once upon a time, he dragged our entire island under the ocean. But now he appears to be able to submerge entire continents. This is a troubling development indeed. I believe he has been granted his new power by the Demon King, a monstrous being many times more evil than Grakos himself. The Demon King plans to seal this realm away entirely and make it his own. My mortal friends, I do not understand why you have come here, but I must impart to you one piece of advice. Do not proceed down this path on pain of death. It leads to a great sea demon, who would surely not take kindly to your approach.
Yeah, I've got a goddess statue, so I'm not worried. He thought if they summoned the Almighty, he would fulfill his destiny and might go away and he could marry Lala. Right, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. As you can see, the church menu is now save and divination, because I have the ability to do benediction myself. Alright, let's fight the ugliest sea creature I've ever seen. Let's go. Wait, should I? I'm only going to get 10 vocational experience from this. I should probably switch around Aishe so she actually has like a skill tree that's like good.
Sure.
Make her Does the Dancer and Destiny Dancer have the exact same moveset? Obviously, Destiny Dancer has more, like, but... Does Dancer have anything that Destiny Dancer doesn't? Doesn't look like it. Increase my stats, I guess. Yeah, I'm not going to get anything good in the martial artist for a while. Or in troubadour, for that matter. Right. Hello.
You puny humans took your time.
You knew we were here?
Surprised. You should know that this citadel is Greycross's playground. I was already well aware of your presence.
Oh good, he fucking refers to himself in the third person. Fantastic.
Now, I suppose you've met some of the pathetic souls I keep imprisoned here. Perhaps you're wondering why I force their broken spirits to remain.
You need to have friends because you're desperately lonely.
They make passable lookouts, but more importantly, they make excellent playthings.
They couldn't see him earlier? They were around the corner for him.
My pathetic slaves, rejoice, for I am about to give your miserable existences some purpose and meaning at last.
Maybe when he said he could sense everything, he meant like through his prisoners. Oh no, he turned them into...
Now fight!
Eels?
Fight for all that you are worth!
I don't fight scrubs. Yeah, this is gonna be sad. I don't fight scrubs.
Did you perhaps hope that by defeating them you might free their souls at last?
Legitimately, never crossed my mind.
How wonderfully naive. They will never be free. Not as long as I remain unbeaten.
Yeah, that's why I plan on beating you.
Come, join them. Join my playthings in the eternal dance of meaninglessness.
Can I fight you now? Oh, here's Florian. How'd you get here?
You. Who are you? What is the meaning of this?
I thought in Grakos' playground you knew everything.
It seems I made it in time. This is good.
Is this gonna mean that Aishe is like more powerful because there's someone here to play the Torban for her?
Listen,
We must stand together against this wicked creature.
I'm not babysitting you. If you die, you die.
And what exactly do you hope to contribute to this battle, old man? A stern telling off, perhaps?
Got him.
Though I cannot fight, I can still play the Torban, and as long as I am able to do that, I may yet swing the tide in our favor.
Dude, I think you're overestimating your musical abilities.
Souls. You will be his playthings no longer. Eternal rest beckons. Let my song guide you to paradise.
Wait, you've been able to do this the whole time? Florian!
Oh, that melody.
Florian, you could have saved these people weeks ago.
Are we to be released at last? Unbound from our shackles?
Florian!
Meddling fool! How dare you deprive me of my playthings?
Now, it is time to strike a blow for humankind. May the Almighty guide you.
I assume that healed me and gave me back all my MP? Yes. I didn't really lose any HP in the last fight, and only one person lost MP, but okay.
Do you idiotic humans really mean to stand against me? Very well. Then come. Bathe in the majesty of my awesome might.
I mean, the big guy would have murdered him if he tried the strategy.
I'm not saying fight. I'm not telling him to like fight the boss. What I'm saying is like he could have come here, evidently, and just like freed the souls and then like dipped. This dude clearly is not as omnipotent as he would like you to think. Right. Let's start setting things up, shall we? This counterweight do? A neat technique that dodges foes' physical blows before unleashing a devastating counterattack upon a group of enemies. Interesting. Freeze blocker whips up, protects the entire enemy from breath attacks. Unleash a wave of disrupt that wipes away all the enemy's positive status effects. How fast can he dip? Grakos would have been pissed. I don't think Grakos would have known. I legitimately don't think Grakos would have known. Like if he was just like strategic about it, tried to like learn the dude's patterns, or like asked the fucking ghosts that were there, like when does he come around to torture you? Then just like work out a time after he's tortured them and just be like, all right, everyone gather up here. I'm going to send you out. Like gather them all up by the entrance when he's not playing with them. Send them to heaven and go. I suppose Kabuff again. Restore all allies' HP, removes any status ailments, and revives any unconscious. No. Allows the user to perform special attacks. He learns Light of the Hero and Shield of something. Light of the Hero? What's this? Produces a righteous light that immobilizes an enemy and reduces their resistance to lightning. Produces a righteous light. A righteous ring of light that improves protection against status elements on all party members. What does benediction do? Lifts a curse. Grace of the Goddess. A beatific benediction that brings the blessed back to life if they bite the dust. Ah, it's Kazing. Okay. It's a cheaper Kazing. It's a very cheap Kazing. Alright, let's do Shield of the Hero.
How about this?
Ready.
Allows a portion of the user's positive effects to be passed on to their neighboring ally. Provides cover for... Let's do the perfect lockstep. Skills. Death Dance. Diabolical dance that lowers all unexpected enemies to their grave. Yeah, that doesn't work on him. Multi-slash. Look at all the buffs we have. Fuck. We're going to do muscle dance. Ooh, wait, no, we're going to do battle dance actually. Wait. Okay, so muscle dance is like it's like double oomph, and battle dance is single oomph, but for everyone. Ooh, not 15 damage. How will I survive? Poof isn't gonna work. I'm gonna start using Sage's Breath so I can get MP back in the future, and then I'll, like, because Twitchy Poo's next move is going to make this dude weak against lightning, so then we'll just hit him with a shit ton of lightning.
This is going to sting.
Oh, that did 600 damage to him. Fuck. I'll dance again.
Watch me move.
How about this?
Oh shit, he did 15 damage there at one point. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this, guys. Lightning Storm. Giga Slash.
Dodge this!
Zap. So I can't fuddle them or charm them. I do dodgy dance on everyone though.
How about this?
I feel sorry for this guy. He does breath attacks. I have something that protects against breath attacks, don't I? And he's dead. I think he did a grand total of...
That was tiring.
Maybe like 80 damage to the entire party. What was my timer on the stopwatch, Fungus? Yeah, it could have gone either way. It was close. It was a close one. It was a close run fight.
How? Surely you cannot have defeated Grekos. No. No. I refuse to accept this. I am Grekos, the sea demon.
Are you? I never realized Grekos was your name.
Humans. You insist on making life difficult for me. Well, two can play at that game.
We can jump that.
There is no way out for you now, humans.
Me and Aishe throw Maribel and Ruff over the gap. And then we throw the old man over the gap. And then I jump on the wolf. And I jump over the gap. And then Aishe runs and jumps over the gap. And we catch her and we pull her up. To be fair, two of them are wolves. Even though one of them looks like a boy. Exactly.
You may have defeated Grekos, but it has come at the cost of your own destruction.
Curses. The walkway is no more. Friend, I fear we may be doomed to remain here for all eternity.
Maybe those ghosts you save will come back and be nice to us.
I jest, of course. One moment.
This is where we learn that Florian is a master stonemason.
It is time for us to leave this place.
Oh yeah, he can summon portals. I forgot that he can summon portals. Yeah, ignores mostly.
The waters are receding.
Looks like the waters have already receded. I hope they did. I hope they receded slowly, because if they receded quickly, there was a lot of people floating on top of that water that's going to be pulled out to sea.
And all is thanks to you.
Yeah, we're pretty great.
If I were alone, I could have done nothing to help them. I have spent a long time traveling, helping people. But now I am old. It is time to stop.
You don't give yourself enough credit. Look at all of those single instances of 40 damage you did to the boss while I was out there doing like over 1,500 per turn. Every little bit helps, Florian. Every little bit helps.
I must settle down somewhere and find one who will take on my vow in my place. I am tired.
Bring you back to the Roamers if you want.
Go on without me.
How has Aishe not said anything yet?
I brought here while you were gone.
How has Aishe not spoken up like once? I really thought that like at some point she'd say something. He said he was a roamer.
Now that the waters have receded, they have probably returned to their homes.
Their waterlogged, destroyed homes.
Sure.
I would like to change myself from a priest. I think I need to become a paladin. And maybe later on a sage? I'm not 100% sure. And then you, martial artist and troubadour. I like how easy the job system is in this game. Massive quality of life upgrade. Thanks, Jackie. I am tired. Go on without me. We're full health and full mana. Oh, the monsters are still here. Cool. Oops.
Here I come! Shield
No gratitude.
Hope you like the cold!
Don't think Shield of the Hero was absolutely necessary there, Marvel, but I appreciate I appreciate the thought behind it. Okay, no metal slimes for us today. I would assume that Zap wouldn't work on golems, you know, given all the stone. Look at fucking Ruff with the puns.
Knew I had it in me.
Never thought I'd hear a wolf do puns, but there you go. We've taught him well, lads. There's nothing more we can teach him. He's already perfect.
Easy peasy.
The only reason that I can assume that I am this strong, if it's not because of levels, it must be because I leveled up. It must be because I did the vocations and I leveled up like really good jobs that just have strong abilities attached to them. Oh, the old people made it out. That's nice.
Huh.
Hello there. I heard it was you who took care of the pesky sea demon. Well done, you. Now that brute's out of the way and the waters have receded, everyone's come back home. I've been given a job of waiting here for old man Riffer to come back so I can tell him where everyone's gone. But now I've told you, I probably don't need to wait for him, do I? In that case, I'll be off. Can't wait to get back home. That dude is bad at his job.
All the goomans are gone now. In a way, I'm relieved. But I also think I'm going to be a little bit lonely without them.
Come on.
This is going to sting.
Give me some metal slimes. Hey, level 8 hero Gigagash. Tight.
Hey!
Awarded for mastering the wait, what was that? Awarded for mastering an advanced vocation. Top of the class. There you go.
Sure.
Okay, hero is a good class. I'm probably going to keep hero around so that I can level paladin quicker. I was just calling to see how you are, Jackie. I didn't actually need anything from you. Just wanted to check in and make sure you were doing all right. You're still here.
I told you to go without me.
I did go without you. You just caught up to me.
I must close the teleportal soon. Please, go on back to Wetlock.
You know that I have the magical ability Zoom, right? So I could, like, you could close the teleportal here, and then I could, like, just zoom us back to Wetlock anyway.
Where are you going? You must return to Wetlock. I must close the teleportal soon. Please, go on back to Wetlock.
He's not gonna get trapped on this side of the... He's not gonna get trapped on this side of the portal, is he?
This is where we part ways. Farewell. I do not take gratitude well. And in any case, I do not deserve it. So I have decided. I will set out right away to seek out one to whom I can pass on my skills. I will not linger here.
For the love of God, Aishe, say something. Literally the whole reason you joined the party was because you wanted to find a Master Torban player. You found one! Ah! Say something!
But before I leave, I want to give you something. It is the least I can do.
Thanks. Genuinely appreciate it. Thank you.
The people I told you of, the heroes who visited my tribe many years ago.
She also knows we can travel through time, though.
Out stones such as this. I had thought I might one day be able to give it to them, but the chance never arose. Still, it feels right to be entrusting it to you. Farewell.
The fact that she doesn't say anything to him.
We will meet again.
Even like, you know, I'm from the roamers. We forgive you. Anything. I am the descendant of Lala and the dude that cucked you. Like, you want to be friends, maybe? It's you. The young chaps who defeated Grakos. Everyone in Wetlock owes you a great debt. Indeed, we've decided to present you with some treasures by way of thanks. You'll find them in the treasure room under the pub. We've decided to present you with treasures. Go find them yourself. Did you hear that? In the treasure room, he said. Treasure, Twitchy Poo. Treasure. Let's go and get it quick. Every once in a while, Maribel does things, and I'm like, you know, Maribel, I judged you too soon. You're cool. I like you. I hope they turned off the electric floor. They did not turn off the electric floor.
Thanks.
I've been given orders to allow you to access the Wetlock's treasure room. The most valuable of all the treasures of the sunken citadel is to be yours. Does he have rubber boots or what? Also, is he in shorts? He's wearing shorts. What the fuck? Ow. He could have turned off the electrified ground. Apparently, Aishe was not originally in the party at this stage. Oh. Was she not? There you go. In the original PlayStation version of Dragon Quest VII, Aishe was a late game character. She joined the party near the very end of the game. By the time she was a usable party member, the entire Wetlock and Old Man Riffer storyline had already been completed. So they probably couldn't be bothered to just change things. She was a member of the party. She was a member of the party at this point when it was when it was on the 3DS, right? Because like I never played the PlayStation version, but I played the 3DS version. But yeah, it did seem like she was oddly quiet through the entire storyline. Like that makes a lot of sense as to why she just has no fucking lines on this entire island. Which is weird, because like we just got her, you think this is when she'd be most talkative?
Oh. Oh, lads, we're going to get to meet mermaids.
Look at that. Just look at it. It's so sparkly and shiny and pretty. Hey, didn't someone tell us they were looking for a treasure like this?
Yes? Someone did. Back to the Future. Okay, so this one. Ooh, that's a big piece. This one. That's also a big piece. And this one. We will do that in the next episode. But at the start of the next episode, I think we're probably going to go out. I don't know if I want to immediately go out into the world and see modern day. Hardlypool? Or that's what that region was called, right? Hardlypool? Yeah, the Hardlypool region. I don't know if I want to go out and see modern day Hardlypool or if I want to go and check out the Grey Fragment, because the Grey Fragment is probably going to take like half an hour, but it will also probably like it'll be a weird segment. It'll be a weird like segue in the middle of the story, so it's probably a better idea to go and visit modern day Hardlypool next. But we will do that at the start of the next episode. To all of those on YouTube, thank you for following along, and I will see you then when we will. Hopefully be able to find a modern day Torban player who Aishe will acknowledge and speak to maybe. So until then, thanks for watching along and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.